We're going into
well, that was a good session.
Welcome, adventurers from this plane and beyond, to 20 Chronicles, Camaraderie and Shenanigans. We're so excited that you can join us. It's been just one thing after another. We've gotten to this point and play this game, and we're really excited for tonight's episode. We don't have any present announcements that I'm aware of, but
Are you looking at me?
CEO.
We have no announcements.
We have no announcements. You do have an announcement?
Yeah.
Lauren, take it away.
Save the whales.
Willie, what's up?
We do, in fact, like the movie 3 Willie.
Apparently. That's just
We've all
the
seen
topic
it, too.
tonight.
That's all.
So cute.
Anyways.
Without further ado, please sit back, relax, grab a snack, and get ready for Camaraderie and Shenanigans!
I say banana
That's the one with the
pants.
dolphin called
Oh,
Flipper,
really?
right?
Yes.
Did you say banana pants?
I say banana pants.
How have I never noticed that?
I know.
What do you say, bananagrams?
We've both been saying banana
So
What?
no one's actually saying shenanigans. Okay, good to know. That is, in and of itself, shenanigans.
I mean, it's required that I say it at least, but yeah, I guess so.
I feel
Anyway,
like an idiot
What
now.
happened last week?
Previously, on our group's adventure,
Being
wheels
a fucking
were
baby.
moving. Plans were unfolding and being made. It was time to set things into motion. With one last box to check off, Rengwin meeting up with Jari to maybe snag a little action before heading into the labs. A bit of an unexpected turn happened. The Barons revealing their hand a little bit more, showing that they know more than the group once originally thought. Rengwin communicating to the group that things were different, things were dangerous now, and that it was time to meet up and discuss next steps. While Kylus had a bit of a conversation with Safala in her office. Few more reveals happening in this time. Talk of some allies potentially being dead and tortured. Who and where they are now is anyone's guess.
It's Will. Calling it now.
No.
Place your bets in the chat.
Hashtag rip Olil.
Hashtag oh, well.
100%.
Vote now. Where do you want
The winner gets something at our break.
There's no winner with Oil dead.
Just losers.
Just
Just losers.
All of us.
But it was time to take action, deciding now was the time to move. Trying to grab Rafka, an ally made over in the Barrowmines, you send out Oz, who was quickly dispatched. Later on being summoned, revealing that Safala was indeed the one who took him out. You all met where Vicky and Wolfgang had previously scouted ahead, establishing that there was a section of wall that was unguarded and left unattended. You all ascended over, briefly encountering a Tinkertop, a aerial Tinkerman, essentially, that almost noticed you all, but you were able to make your way down the wall, some more graceful than others, and find coverage. The Tinkerman, no longer interested, left, and you all proceeded to move forward, creating a decent distraction to grab the attention of some outpost Tinker tanks and Tinkermen. You all dashed quickly over to the furthest back factory that seemed to be in disuse and disrepair. Finding an open grating of metal, you pop it open, and you all, single file, begin to descend into this metal chute. Now, I'm pretty sure we talked about it last session, but I don't remember.
The order?
Yes.
Vicky,
Okay.
Rengwin,
so glad you're here.
I was last, then fifth, then fourth.
Wouldn't it be me, Vicky, and then me?
no, it was me.
I know you're
Because
not
I
last,
wasn't
because
paying
he said he was
attention.
taking
Because
up.
you said you were
Oh,
going
yeah.
to take the
And
rear.
then Frogman was right next
Cool.
to him. And then I went
So
over
we have
Frogman.
I remember
in order,
that.
Vicky,
Renwin.
Rengwin.
I think it was
Nesta
Nesta.
Claiborne. Scaredy Cat.
Right in the middle. where I'm
Myself.
safest.
Papa Bear.
Frog, and wolf. Why do I have a bunch of animal names here now? Frog and wolf.
Yeah.
It's Mr. Noun.
And Clay.
Clayface over?
It's like the fox, the horse, the boy, and the mouse, or whatever it's called. That
Oh,
book.
the Apple.
No, I don't think we're talking about the same one. I'm like,
It's an
I-
Apple TV show now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyways, crawling forward.
Sponsor us. Apple TV. Give us a TV show.
You begin to move forward incrementally. I would like general stealth checks from everyone who's in here.
How
Those in heavy armor, you are at disadvantage.
I don't think I'm in disadvantage anymore, though.
You are at disadvantage.
That seems made up.
22.
22.
So we roll twice for.
And take the lower, yes.
Well, that's just.
Not me though, right?
9.
Hmm?
9.
Dirty 20.
16.
14.
16's terrible
I
for
know. I
you.
rolled an 8.
Jesus. I rolled an 18.
I rolled an 8 too.
Vicky got a 25.
Ooh!
That's a pass, yeah?
That's my girl.
Absolutely.
My armor is just.
Missing my favorite.
It's brought to your attention. You're able to be quieted down. But you all begin to make your way slowly forward.
And for the record, I don't have a Zippo,
Don't have a zippo.
and my shoes are on.
Yes, correct.
We're not coming out to the coast. We're not going to have a few laughs.
It's debatable.
Okay. Moving on.
See how the session continues.
I had to make that joke. It's just...
You begin to find there are moments where lefts and rights, turns. Vicky seems to carve the path ahead of for you all. There are even certain drops where Vicky just kind of flips down onto a lower section and continues forward. You all steadily make your way down as quietly as possible before everyone kind of comes to a halt. And Vicky seems to be working on something that you notice. And as you kind of peek around and check, she's working on another grating. She has small metal utensils out and is kind of unlatching them. And then opens it and kind of grabs the edge, reverse grip, and then flips out. And you hear like a soft, like chain link metal kind of ring out.
Yeah, samesies. Samesies for me. I do the same.
Roll an acrobatics check. Everyone's making acrobatics checks to get out of the small space.
Ooh, 11.
11. It's not as
But
graceful.
I do have those nice shoes on.
You do. But you're not standing
I'm
on
not
them.
great with them right now.
To stand up completely vertical is impossible at this moment.
Okay.
You can flip and then connect and then let go, and then you're standing upside down on this metal piping in this space. I believe next in line is Nesta.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna flip.
Yeah, no need to. It's still
no.
an acrobatics check to make your way out of here.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll scooch out like butt first and like just kind of like shimmy my way down.
Sure.
And that was a nat 1.
Oh no.
Natural 1.
Starting already.
Okay. I wasn't ready for this. You kind of, and you lose your grip. The metal on the armor on you is just sliding against this metal, and you kind of just fall
Can I
directly
try and
out.
catch her? Because I'm standing upside down on...
I mean, she's landing on you one way or another. Let's see if you can remain
She's not
standing.
landing on me. I'm upside
Oh,
down.
that's true. You are.
can
Vicky's
land on
out to the
Vicky.
side. Well, yeah, roll a athletics check
An athletics check to save her.
to catch her and
To catch
hold
her.
on to her.
17.
17 athletics. You grab her and you were just hanging by a Rengwin who is affixed to the ceiling, and you got lucky there.
Thank you! Can I just softly drop her down?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Ugh.
It's not a terribly far drop, but you were just losing control in that moment.
Saw my knife flash before my eyes. Thank you.
Kai.
You're welcome.
Okay.
It's almost like I'm a spider lady.
Mm-hmm.
with my spider shoes.
It's not spider shoes, they're gravity boots.
My name is.
Also a natural.
Oh my god! I let him fall.
Unto deliverance. I kind of want to take you. You can take this one. How do you fall out of this?
I'll try and catch you. We can make a chain.
Oh, go ahead and roll an athletics check. I mean, you've been set down at this point.
That's
Oh no.
6
He's
total.
gonna
A
spark
6, you just miss. Kyla's flailing. I would also like, quickly, while Frognan is about to come out of here next, I would like a wisdom saving throw.
Fucking goddamn it.
As you suddenly see the ground before you, and you are up at a higher elevation.
Nice. Wisdom.
Wisdom.
23.
23. And the whispers fade for a moment, and you focus in. Yes. You hit this metal grating that is in front of you that is latched onto this elevated platform, and you face plant into it, and it echoes throughout this room. Frognan, I would like...
Yeah, so the way I'm going to try to do it is I'm going to try to hang off and then drop whilst casting Mage Hand.
Okay.
I weigh probably about 50 pounds soaking wet.
Sure.
Like 5 pounds.
Yeah, so Mage Hand can do 10 pounds, so I'm hoping that at least that'll like help me catch and then fall gently the last little bit. Is my intention.
Okay.
Let's see if that works.
Sure. Roll an athletics check using your intelligence instead, though.
Athletics checks with intelligence.
Yes.
Nice. Natural 20 for a
Wow.
25.
Must be nice.
You don't even latch onto it.
One-
Your hand just,
120.
for some reason in this moment, is able to pick up 50 pounds never again.
I cast Baby's hand.
Yeah, you cast.
Do I know that spell?
You cast Baby's hand, and it gently lowers you down. It is in this moment that you hear first, growling within this space. And I'm gonna need everyone present to roll an initiative.
Oh shit.
What about me?
You're not.
You're
You're
gonna have
not
to fall out of
great.
this space.
Because you have
while
alert
this
feet
is
now! Alert feet!
Wow.
What does that
Do
mean?
I have to roll initiative?
Oh.
If you want to be part of it,
Of course I do.
yeah, then roll initiative.
Oh shit. Don't roll a d20 like I did. Roll a d12.
I need.
As per our homebrew.
Fight music.
that
Any
blood
first time
spatter?
viewers.
Yeah, that's blood spatter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you fell.
That's me. That's what I am.
So, for the sake of defining where this space is, where you guys are coming out of, you are landing. This is an elevated area, a metal
push the map.
platform that you guys are landing onto.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Battle map.
No, no map.
I need a Vicky.
No.
I need a yeah, that works.
What?
You're dark in the series.
She hot?
Kinda high.
I think
Nah,
she's
gotta
a
get-
he.
That's a guy, but that's fine.
Yeah.
It's nice with the wide view.
No, I mean us.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
This one, right?
No, no.
No.
it's that one.
Nope.
This
Nope. Are you doing you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
There we go.
This.
That's a little
Do
better.
you want
Oh,
less
yeah.
or more?
All right.
We wanted to angle us down a little bit, so.
Oh, we're looking at
You
Brittany
guys
and-
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we thought you were talking about the battle camp.
Nah.
No, no.
Oh yeah.
Little more either.
Go ahead and place your figures within that space.
Nice.
Noise.
Vicky.
Smell it. Smells armpit.
Ooh, fresh.
Where would Vicky be in here?
Fresh.
Yeah,
like Lawn
roughly
Roy
there.
style.
She's seeing how many people
Oh,
are
yeah.
falling out of this space. She's like, I'm just gonna stick to this. I'm gonna let people fall. Okay.
At the band.
That's
Has
really
everyone been
loud.
placed, excluding Wolfgang in this moment? Kylas, are you on the map? Place
I
yourself.
don't wanna waste all
Hey,
my
dum-dums,
spells.
put your guys down.
Raven, place yourself.
God.
I can't reach, so you guys have to do it.
Where would I face plant?
Somewhere
Right
within that
there.
square, yeah.
Right in the middle.
Yeah, you're not taking damage, you just made a
Boom.
ton of noise.
So we can all agree this is Kyle's fault, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it eventually happened that way, but Nessa spoke very loud.
Sorry.
Sorry.
But it was Kyle's
Do you want my initiative?
We will come to that
See
in
how
a
it is?
moment.
Using the warlock as a scapegoat.
Yep.
Okay.
It's rude.
I need to roll my own initiative, actually.
Brittany, will you move that 100 so it's not bunching up the map?
Yeah.
Hey, gracias.
So much better
Beautiful.
than before.
But there's nothing in here. You're just having us roll initiative for fun.
That's how that works.
Yeah.
Frogman.
12
12.
total.
Kylus.
6.
6. Wolfgang.
8.
8. Nicely done. Nesta.
15.
Roll the dice. Thank you.
Alert
That
feet.
alert feat, man.
Holy
Ringland.
shit.
And she
11.
gets advantage on her initiative rolls too.
What'd you roll?
I roll a 9.
Plus 6 to your initiative?
Mine's plus 4.
I got plus nothing.
All right.
I plus 2.
Starting at the top of the round.
Whoa.
Whoa.
What?
No.
Hey.
Hey.
Wait.
Hey,
Dragon?
Calm
Wait,
down.
wait.
What? Clinging to the ceiling is this white-scaled dragon.
Question.
Wait.
Yes.
Are we in a dungeon?
Technically,
Is
yes.
this a dragon?
Yes.
Oh my
Just making sure.
Yeah, that's just, okay.
Leave.
Was this where you wanted it?
Yeah, that's perfect.
That's a copper dragon, and they're our friends.
Not actual depiction of said dragon, but appropriate size. A very large, maybe from nose to tail, at least 16 feet long.
Oh, God.
Quadrupedal, clinging to the ceiling and looking up at you with this gnarled snout. Wings extend off from its torso. Rather than from its back, it's extending out sideways. These draconic wings. And it snarls at you. You get to go first.
Talk to it.
Okay, I'm
Calm it
gonna.
down.
Blow it up.
Use all the spells.
I'm still hanging upside down from the ceiling,
Use
right?
cantrips. Save everything for the
You are upside
other
down.
dragon. The
Holding
bigger
off
dragon.
to the side.
What color is this dragon?
White scaled.
Does it
It-
have
it-
mechanical things attached to it?
You can make a perception check when you crawl out of your hole.
Can someone else ask that fucking question? So I don't. We get a fucking answer.
Yes.
Stop talking, whole boy. You're not hearing it.
I'm leaving.
Okay, I'm going to. I will send message to the dragon.
Okay. What would you like to say to it?
I'm going to say, we're not here to hurt you. Please, will you let us go in peace?
Okay. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
6.
6. As a message comes across, it just snarls and seems to be getting more agitated and aggressive. That was your action.
Movement? Put out of a breath attack?
What?
What do you say?
Caw.
I don't want to use my spiritual weapon because what if this is the big bad? I don't know.
What if that's the white dragon?
Okay.
He's not gonna make us fight 2 fucking dragons in one session.
He will.
I have a feeling this is
Maybe
a
we
false
won't
dragon.
fight
Look at that
it.
smug little look on his face.
What?
Because the thing is,
I've been prepping this for a while. I'm
because
happy.
he said white scaled, did not mention anything about any iciness or coldness of the room, which we determined.
Nessa, I will also say in this passing no, I'm not. There's icing. No, actually, in a bit of a not a direct opposite, but in that moment when you take a breath and you're starting to the adrenaline's kicking in, you get hit immediately with this acrid smell, and you notice way below you, all that green is acid.
Ah,
Is that what we're standing in right now?
No, you guys are on a metal platform
Oh, okay.
above it,
Cool.
but there is acid sitting on the ground below.
does this grate we're standing on seem secure?
That would require a more in-depth investigation or
Okay.
perception.
That'd be an action.
That'd be an action.
Gotcha.
Because that's potentially valuable information.
Hooky dokey. Golly, I think I'll end my turn there.
You're not gonna move?
Because I want to be here to help you guys.
Should test the acid.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No.
Looking down, it looks like about a 15-foot drop.
How far is it? Never mind, I'm not in this fucking. I'm still in my hole.
Yeah, not yet.
I guess I'll just go fuck myself. Cool.
You'll be there soon.
That's been the theme of this campaign is, hey, you, go fuck yourself.
It is now the dragon's
Feels like-
turn.
Hey,
What?
hey.
Yeah.
We love you.
Yeah.
They're so nice to you when they're scared.
You're so handsome.
I'm not there, so I'm not that scared.
Yeah, that's fair.
You can go fuck yourself.
You were wearing that shirt tonight.
You're wearing.
You really
You
are.
are wearing the hell out of that shirt, though.
All I'm
No
gonna
shit
say is
will
we
ever
can't
wear
afford
me.
more character art, so...
I've never wanted
Um,
pineapple so bad.
Right?
Zach, can you move me up to Nesta? As it
See, you didn't compliment
detaches,
him.
Been nice going.
as it detaches and flies at you with an insane level of speed, it will make a rend attack against you.
Oh, great.
So you don't have a second character ready?
That is a 23 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
23. 23.
23.
Okay. I swung on those rolls. High roll, low roll. That's 10 points of slashing damage to you, striking across your body,
Dude.
and it flies upwards and swipes at these metal rods that are essentially holding this grating up.
Oh no!
It's gonna dump us all in the
Stephanie,
acid.
hit.
Not me.
Not me.
That is enough damage to break that one. The area begins to list to the side, and as you all kind of shuffle and shift, you look up and you notice that it's being held up by 4 essentially metal, not necessarily rods, but cords of metallic.
Chain.
Yeah, kind of, but
Cable?
essentially woven together. Yeah, it's more cable.
It's made out of cable?
Not the monkey.
How poor
That's
buddy.
what happened to him.
He's the dead one.
And it will
I hope not. I liked him.
fly away.
Just a little further, or is it leaving?
It struck at Nesta, went up, broke one of the cables, and it just whips away. It is moving so fast, you actually can't get an attack of opportunity.
Brutal.
Flyby skill.
Yep.
Bonus action, disengage.
Flyby.
It's also a rogue.
Doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity when it flies out of an enemy's reach.
I crawled over.
It detached and flew over to you.
More
Okay,
glide.
what's happening now?
With that, Frognan, you're up.
Query.
I don't know that spell.
No, that's my
He's working
1847 reference. But with a passive investigation of 17, can I deduce how stable this thing is, or would that still require an active investigation?
With this 17's dang high. It was stable until that broke. You imagine one more leaving like that, depending on which one it is, this thing's gonna tilt and you are all gonna slide off.
Nice. All
Except
right.
for Reglan.
So I'll relay that. Guys, we gotta get off, or we're gonna fall off.
Can we talk during initiative and combat?
Yeah,
and
you
stuff?
get
Okay.
it's a round of combat is 6 seconds, so anything you can roughly say within 6
Okay.
seconds, you can
Frogman,
communicate.
can you-
have to wait until your turn though.
Oh, okay. So you can't. Okay, that's
can't
what I was
respond
asking. You
immediately
can't talk to each
because
other
then
until
too
your
much
turn.
planning could happen in
Got
not
it.
the correct order.
Got it.
So I'm actually going to get a running start.
Okay.
5, 10, jump
Okay.
in midair. I've never done this before. Misty step. To the edge of the acid. And that would be 15. So that's about 10
Yeah.
plus a little bit
Yeah,
down.
that works.
Do you allow
Around there.
that?
Yeah, that's
Nice.
perfect.
And then the rest of my movement, 15, 20, 25, 30. This corner. And then
As you're running along, your boots are just clicking against this stone flooring of white and green before you. You're stepping on like rubble and bits of wood and pieces of glass. This place seems in disrepair as far as you can tell.
Okay. So this is probably the broken shop or whatever the fuck it's called. Cool. And then I will cast Mind Sliver on the mech dragon. Intelligence save.
You're on deck, by the way. Ooh, terrible. 6.
All right, I will roll a d6. 3 points of psychic damage,
Psychic damage.
and subtract a d4 from your next saving throw.
All right, sounds good.
End turn.
And it locks eyes with you.
Oh boy.
Oops.
Ranguin, you're up. Not
Okay.
feeling the nerves necessarily of standing on this chained platform.
Or which one of you needs my help getting out of here? She says to the people still standing on the platform.
Okay.
Nobody
They will
says
answer
anything?
on their turn.
Oh, they can't even answer me?
They can't answer until it's their turn.
You can't talk at all? Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at Vicky because I'm guessing, and I'm gonna say, Vicky, do you want me to swing you out of here?
She will answer on her turn.
That's so crazy. You can't even help another person?
So what you can do is you could ready action assist someone.
Oh, okay.
And then when they establish your trigger, so ready action, I'd put out my hand to catch someone who wants to descend. When they decide to come to you, you can boom catch them and then drop them off somewhere. I can even mix up a little bit of that, and it could even be you can use your movement speed as part of that reaction. So you can grab them and move them essentially half your movement speed, since you'd be carrying a creature.
Okay, well then I'd like to ready action.
Okay.
Try and grab Nesta. If she wants me. Well, not Nesta, Wolfgang.
Wolfgang.
I'm,
Okay.
What?
So, because his turn's coming up sooner. So I'm going to try and, run on the ceiling over to Wolfgang and, grab...
I'm still up in the hole.
Oh, yeah.
He hasn't come out yet.
Kylus.
Wow.
And
literally
last
the last
option.
I thought you were in the hole. I can't remember why, but I thought... Okay.
Kyla's
So she's going to ready action try and grab Kylus and swing him.
You can Misty Step.
Or, Oh, he can?
No, I can't.
You've seen him
Help
teleport.
me.
You've seen him
Help me.
teleport before. but-
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm Misty stepping out of this. I'll just run across the ceiling.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
just gonna leave and then jump down behind Frogman.
Okay. Someone move her,
Fucking
please.
asshole.
I can't reach.
I don't know if I can move that far.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's your base movement speed so far.
Is that where I am?
But you are
Just there?
you're still on the ceiling, though.
Yes.
It's still a 20-foot drop below you.
Fight that fucker from the ceiling.
Right?
Yeah, fight him upside down.
That's sick as hell.
Yeah. That's a ball.
That's what these boots are for, man.
These boots
Boots are made for-
fighting.
Okay. So
Kia.
so I'm still on. Okay, fine. So I'm still on the ceiling,
Yes.
and I'm gonna throw my glass dagger at the dragon.
All right.
Nice.
Roll to hit.
This is your ceiling.
That's good.
Does the glass dagger have a plus anything or?
It should be plus your proficiency bonus and your dexterity modifier. So it should be plus your average
Yeah,
attack
okay.
roll.
Okay, that's a 25.
25 hits, absolutely. Go ahead and
Excellent.
roll damage.
Okay, and as soon as I see it hit, I'm gonna say shatter.
Go ahead and apply the extra damage. So that should be 4d4 in total.
4d4
Plus.
I didn't get
plus
any
your-
d4 out. Who's got some d4 for me?
I have 2.
I got two right here.
I have 2 as well.
Okay, I'm gonna use your 2. He's closer. Okay, here we go. 4d4. Give it to me, baby.
44.
4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
7
Plus-
points of damage.
Plus
Whatever your dagger bonus. Plus 4.
plus 4.
Oh, okay. Plus 4.
11.
Nice. Solid. As the glass explodes and sinks into its rib cage, it just shrieks out in pain. Not so focused on him anymore.
I figured.
All right. Anything else you would like to do, Ring, when you have a bonus action?
I do have a bonus action, and as my bonus action, I would like to set up my steady aim for my next turn.
Okay. Yeah, I think that works.
Yeah, as a bonus action,
it's
you
on-
give yourself advantage
It's on the
your
same
next
turn, I
attack
thought,
roll.
though.
It's
so
on your
the
current turn. You have to
yeah.
do it first.
Yeah. So essentially,
okay.
essentially, what steady aim does, it's essentially sacrificing your movement for this turn to give yourself advantage for the attack roll. The danger part of it is once you've sacrificed it, your speed is 0 for the rest of the turn.
Okay.
So you can't move anywhere. So
Got
if it
it.
closes distance now.
Then as
might
a
be
bonus
in trouble.
action, I'd like to telekinetically shove this dragon away from me.
Nice.
All right. I make a strength saving throw, I believe.
Yeah,
Yes.
with a DC of 12.
Dragons don't have very high strength.
No, dude, they're weak as hell.
This is not a real dragon. This
That
is
is
some
a
mech
22.
Fucking.
So that
See,
didn't
weak
work.
as hell.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
It gets shoved to the side and is particularly ired by you.
Okay.
Okay.
That saving throw. Technically.
Minus a D.
Yeah, so it would just waste the D4 basically.
Yeah, so it did get used, but it
Wasted.
wouldn't affect it, even if I rolled a 4. Okay. Crawling out of these pile,
More things.
revealed from the side, these not nearly as large as this creature, but similar white scaling across their body. They look like these beefed up, muscular, bipedal dragons. They lack wings, though. That's an orc, though, as a mini.
Wait,
I don't have the proper minis to
That's an
represent them. But yeah,
I think I have
these,
tiny dragons.
these other critters crawl
Or I
out.
could be wrong.
Bipedal dragons.
Mhm. This one.
They're about to be no pedal. Someone chop their legs off.
Nailed it.
15, 20.
That better be a full turn dash.
Yeah, it's a full
Thanks,
action
man.
dash. 5, 10.
See how pedal you are once I chop your legs off.
60. It's a little more. Yeah, perfect.
But he doesn't see me, right? Because I'm on the ceiling.
You're not entirely certain, but they seem to be dialed in on him.
Okay.
The only target who's currently on the on the ground.
Gonna
You
burn
notice
all my spells.
these smaller guys don't have wings.
You sure all that stuff wasn't rough terrain and they had to move half movement?
Well, it's about to be.
Absolutely positive. Wolfgang, you're up.
Cool, I'm gonna fucking emerge from my hole and drop down.
All right, acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do it with my strength, though. I'm gonna come to the edge and try to
So
the opposite.
What's happening is you
Yeah,
trying
yeah.
to squeeze
Yeah,
through,
yeah.
which is not a strength-based check.
10.
10, that is enough. Yeah, you weasel through and land down on the
I
ground.
thought it was a 0, but there's no such thing. How much of my movement?
That
is-
was 5 feet. Because
So,
you were right at the edge.
Where does that put me? Like
right behind Kylus.
Right behind-
to the
right
perfect.
below here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm never gonna make that jump.
As you land, this whole metal shifting platform below you starts to sway.
Kind of look around. Well, this is fucked. And move towards the edge, and I'm gonna huck my glass spear at Biggie.
Roll
over
to hit.
here.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Ugh. 9.
20.
9. It kind of barrel rolls in mid spot. Just the wind that it creates kind of knocks it off to the side, and it flies off, landing in front of Frogman. That was your action.
Yeah, I don't really have a bonus action. That's it.
It is quite the jump.
Yeah, I can't make that jump right now.
Not right now.
I'm actually gonna back up 5 feet in preparation for a running jump.
Okay. Vicky.
It's gonna do something. Insta kill the dragon, right?
Insta-kill.
I think she can do that. Can we all agree she can do that?
Yes.
I think so.
5
That's
against
what Dominic said pregame.
5 against 1. Okay, cool.
Vicky has to make a wisdom save real quick. As with a natural 15, she's fine. Can you move her over to that upper corner?
So that was about 20 feet.
And she's gonna jump to that rope.
Just a rope.
You have the rope, right, that's dangling that was holding the...
Right.
And that is a straight 13, which should be enough. She hangs onto it, and you can see herself pumping her legs, getting ready to propel herself forward. She can't do it this. Actually, no. She bonus action dashes. She absolutely can.
Love a rogue.
It's gonna be one more check on her part just to see if she can avoid damage when she lands, which she doesn't, so she does take 1d6. Well, it's just the landing. She makes it over to that pod. Yeah, and kind of lands on the edge of it, but she kind of rolls her ankle in the process, taking 4 points of damage.
What's her HP? Anyways.
I don't know.
She's.
I mean, that's a lie. I do know, but
Don't lie to us, Dominic.
Dominic hasn't prepared anything.
yeah,
If that's his one flaw as a
making
DM, is he
everything.
underprepares.
I'm like, yeah, I think the dragon should be dead now. It's dead.
Oh.
That's how I run combat. All right, top of the round, Nesta, you're up.
People who do.
Moonbeam, baby.
I'm gonna turn.
Huh? Kylus, where did you go?
How many times are you gonna forget
Oh,
Kylus?
yeah. Sorry, fuck you, Kylus.
Did he
But,
get,
yeah, go ahead.
Did he get -10 in his initiative again?
No, no.
This guy.
I don't get to go.
You know what? You're not wearing that shirt.
Oh, my bad.
Okay.
Yes, Kylus, you're up. Apologies.
I'm gonna run and do a long jump
Okay.
off of this.
All right, that is an athletics check.
Can I assist him with a?
If you had readied your action,
I
you
didn't want to do.
could. I know.
I didn't want to do.
When we're in initiative, we're far more limited in what we can do per round.
17.
17, that's enough. Which way are you going?
I'm going straight out off this thing.
All right. You make it all the way past that bit of acid. I'll say your heels are like right next to it. I need you to roll forward. Roll me an dexterity saving throw. This is your ability to not take damage from this fall.
10.
10 is not enough, unfortunately. 2 points of bludgeoning. Not too bad.
All my damage I'm taking is from falling.
He only
Roll
has
to the
16
side. I'll say at that point your movement's passed at that point.
Okay.
Because what, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're exactly 30
Okay.
right now.
So he gets a running start, leaps, throws some magic over midair, and Eldritch Blast.
All right. Fire away. That's a dope-ass description.
11.
11. Floats off to the side, missing.
Ah!
Yeah. But you roll. You're fine. All right. Is there anything else you would like to do? Bonus action?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Nesta, now you're up.
Moonbeam.
Moonbeam! Back to my original thought. Moonbeam! Place that puppy down. That's my little puppy dog.
Just like
And then it shape
right on
changes.
the dragon.
It absolutely does.
And I will attempt to leap the same way Kylus did.
Okay. Yeah, roll me an athletics check. Oh, reminder, you do have that minor blessing.
I do.
So you can
yes.
add a D4 to any check you make, any check, attack, roll, saving
She has
throw.
3 of them, right?
She has 3 of them.
Thank you. This one was a dirty 20.
Okay, you're good.
Nice.
Yeah, you go 5, 10, 15. And with your athletics feat, you actually don't need a running start, so you can make that jump at a 5-foot distance.
Hey.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15. You still have 15 feet of movement. I do need a dexterity saving throw as you land.
17.
17, you're fine. You roll out of it completely.
I'll give you a little, like, that's how it's done. Look. And then I'll
Ooh.
run.
Ooh.
Look at that necklace.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Is Moonbeam
That works for now.
10-foot diameter or is it
5.
5-foot diameter?
It's 5.
Mhm.
Oh, that's just for a nice aesthetic. Then.
What does Moonbeam
Yeah.
do?
So Moonbeam
Some damage.
is a silvery
On
beam of
your
pale
turn.
light
On my turn.
shining down,
I start my
and
turn.
anytime a creature enters the area,
Start your turn or the first time you enter on your turn.
it's engulfed in ghostly flames and causes searing pain. It has to make a Constitution saving throw.
Did you make that or?
It's
It happens when I start my
Oh, I
turn
see.
or if I enter it on my turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's
one
a
or the
shape
other.
changer, so it
And
changes right back into a human who's super weak and feeble.
Yeah, this is a werewolf dragon.
There's a chance.
It's all an illusion.
Just saying.
Oh, it's wait. So if it's a shapeshifter, it changes back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
that's
moonbeams.
cool.
It reveals any shapeshifter.
It's a really
yes.
cool
Oh,
spell.
that's really cool.
And she can continue to move it around.
Yeah, and she can move it
forward if
around
wants.
everywhere.
So it
So
uses
long as she
action, I think.
maintains concentration on it.
Does it?
I think it uses action.
Moving it? I thought.
No,
I thought it was a bonus
no,
action.
it's
You can like bonus action move it 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
You can use an action, move the beam up to 60
Oh,
feet.
action.
Oh, action.
But it goes
My
60
name's
feet. Oh my
Zach.
God.
I know everything.
Just drag it across
Just
the
more than you.
battlefield across.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
no.
Okay.
Push those glasses up.
Start of its turn. That's to make a con save. Natural 20.
Oh.
So I believe I take half damage though.
Yep.
Yes. Go ahead and roll damage. We'll cut it in half.
What is it? 8d12, I think.
2d10.
2d10.
Man, these numbers are just nuts at 4th level.
Should have been 8d12. All right.
That's not a d10.
What am I looking at?
She did the percentile version.
Oh, gotcha.
I mean, it
I
is a
looked at it
D10.
for a second, being like, "That's not possible."
That's not
8
possible.
and 8, so 16.
So 8.
Oh, 8.
I
It
succeeded
takes
on the
half,
saving
yeah.
throw, yes.
8's good. I like 8.
Like 8.
8 is great.
20's better, but I mean.
Okay. It will now. Ooh.
Dragonia?
Spoiled for choice.
I'm choiled for spoils.
I believe he has some damage to take.
Huh? I just took it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that con save was.
I don't pay attention. Obviously.
I'm gonna attack you.
No.
Yeah.
I
that's
look
that's
weak
not
and
role playing the
feeble.
creature. That's not role playing the creature. I'm not necessarily a smart
I
boy.
threw a gentle breeze your way. Leave me alone.
Yeah, who's hurting me the most? It's you.
No.
You caused me problems.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
No.
Why
Why is there a thing on me, by the way?
You're upside down.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're on the ceiling.
Go ahead and fly me over towards Ringwin.
Fly me to the road.
You guys are so close.
All right. I am gonna grab you.
I'd prefer it if you did it.
Opposed athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
Without her consent, that's fucked up, dude.
This is a monster.
I'm gonna go with acrobatics.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you
She likes
hit the dragon with the moonbeam and not her?
Ugh, is it a 20?
Or is it everyone?
It doesn't mean that I
Whoever's
beat
in
you
the
outright, though. If you can roll higher than my total bonus, even with a natural 20,
You know what? Just real quick. I'm proficient in
can feel you.
acrobatics.
you are.
So I'm gonna use my psionic ability to re-roll at
Absolutely.
advantage.
Get it. Know
Because I
your
didn't
class.
like that one,
Yeah.
so that's I'm gonna spend a little psionic power.
I believe it's
energy.
you re-roll, but you have to use the new roll.
Yes.
Yeah,
for sure.
it's not an
Yes.
advantage. You don't get to choose between the
You're
two.
about to roll
You
natural
use the new
20
roll.
so.
Huh?
You might roll
Exactly.
it.
Okay, well that's a 16 plus 6, so that's a 22.
A 22 does not beat my 23.
Oh.
I got a natural 20 plus 3.
But Nesta uses her
Plus
blessed ability,
3
so you
strength.
add a d4.
It's only associated with any check she makes.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it grabs you and pulls you off of the
It gives
ceiling
me a kiss.
and throws you to the acid.
Rude.
I need a dexterity saving throw as you fall.
19.
Oh, why would I picture like the
19.
suction cup noise when the
You'll
shoes
take
come
half
off?
damage from the fall. So what was going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage upon hitting the ground is instead cut in half to... What was that? 5? 5. No, 4.
4 if you round down.
Yeah, it's rounded down. 4 points of bludgeoning damage, and you roll into the acid, which will happen on your turn.
I didn't roll into the acid. I
Yeah, I threw you to the
scooched
acid.
away from it.
Go ahead and move her. Yeah, she's like, yeah, she doesn't get thrown very far. A little more forward up. Yeah, that's perfect.
On the floor, yeah.
Yeah, she is. You were on the floor. I'll say because you succeeded on the dexterity saving throw, you're not prone though.
Okay.
That was its full action though. All right. It is going to move though. What was that? 5, 10, 15,
About 20, 25.
25-ish. Move me to right there.
Did it fly around the moonbeam or through it?
So I don't have to.
Through, but it already took
Well, no,
damage
that's
this
the-
turn, so
But I think also the first time
Yeah.
it enters.
Yeah, you
it's one or the other.
Sweet.
If you start your turn in
okay.
it, then that's the damage.
That's fair.
If you don't start your turn in it and then you move through it, then you take the damage.
Kind of awesome.
Yeah. Ooh, I failed. Ooh,
Hey,
I don't
if it
actually
doesn't
use
work,
that.
don't worry.
Yeah. Okay, Frognan, you're up. Rangwin is on deck.
Okay. So, I'll put this back in just a second. But, let's
I
say
need that.
I were to cast a spell
Oh, okay.
at a diagonal like this.
Okay.
Would it catch all 3?
What's the description? Is it a point you can see?
It's a 20-foot cube
Oh, cube. So you're...
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it is a cube, I guess. So
Mhm.
so if I cast it right here,
Totally good.
and it's a cube,
Yeah.
it would get all 3.
We get all of them.
Great. I'll do that with web.
Okay, dexterity save.
So yeah. So this is also my first time doing this. I'm channeling my mentor and saying, "Okay, I think I'm ready." And I'll shoot out, and you see like the black sparks that he's starting to be regularly seen doing, and they turn silvery and webbish. And yeah, dexterity saves from all 3.
All right. I will do the large dragon up top. That is a 22.
Saves.
Saves. Here come the little guys. That's just a 2
Does not
for
save.
the one on the further side, and that is only an 8.
Okay, so
Also,
they're
so those 2 are webbed up.
both restrained conditioned, which
Okay.
is fucking badass if anyone wants to hit
Yep.
them.
Restraint
rolls
is a
advantage.
good place to be in.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then I will
Okay, dude.
okay.
Beethoven over here. Wait,
Um,
Beethoven didn't play the violin.
How do you know? You ever meet him?
And then I'll run over
Fair
to
enough.
the glass spear
Okay.
and just pick it up.
Okay, yeah,
He's a
item
famous
interaction, pick it up.
pianist.
End turn.
Perfect. Ranguin, you're up.
Someone want to get out of this acid.
Yeah, speaking of,
I don't wanna
when
be
you
there.
start your turn there,
How much in the acid he would have forgotten. Stop rolling dice.
Yeah, that was too many. I would prefer that you stop doing that.
Don't worry, they're D1s.
D ones.
you take 12 points of acid damage.
You're a real cocksucker, you know that? Just kidding, I love you.
Got whiplash.
All
All right.
Can I get out of it?
Yeah, you can move now. When you start your turn in it, or the first time you move through it, you take 44 acid damage.
Okay, well, I'm going to move over to that first guy if someone over on that side wants to move me because I got T-Rex arms. I'm going to move over to, well, I'm pretty pissed at the dragon, though. Yeah, I'm gonna stop right there, right in front of this cocksucker that just fucked me up. Real rude like.
That's the word of the night.
I know.
Yeah, it's
I know.
like
we're in
I don't know
Deadwood.
why.
That and Free Willy.
And I'm gonna go ahead and just like shoot my fucking crossbow at him.
Pull out your crossbow, fire away. Roll the hit.
16?
16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank God. 1d8 plus 4. Ooh, 8!
Nice.
So
Plus
12
12.
points of crossbow damage.
Nice. This thing's looking pretty rough.
Okay.
And Wolfgang, you're on deck.
Wolfgang's already got an idea of what he's going to do.
Okay.
That's just gonna end my turn, I think.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no. No, I can't like take a potion as like a bonus action, can
Yeah,
I?
you can.
Oh, I can?
Yeah.
Okay,
So long,
great.
if you're drinking it yourself, homebrew rules, you can use a bonus action to drink it.
Okay, I'm gonna take.
Applying a potion to
I have a
anyone
potion of
else is an
healing.
action.
I have
unless
a
it's-
potion of healing,
Unless
so
it's
I'm
a
gonna do
healing
that.
injection.
2d4 plus 2. Okay,
Those
6,
are
so
so
8.
Tiny.
8 points of healing for me.
Go ahead
Thank
and heal
you.
yourself up. Hey, me.
So you said this thing's looking pretty rough?
Yeah, it's starting to show heavy signs of bleeding.
Now I'm done.
Okay. I believe these guys can burn an action to try and break out.
To attempt to.
To
yeah.
attempt to break out. I will attempt to do that.
Strength check. You have to reach 15.
15.
This is 15.
It's not
Yeah.
impossible. Only a 14 for that one over there.
Yeah.
Alright.
The other guy
Stay wherever you
got
are.
a 16.
Okay,
So
so he
he's-
does break out. That was his action, though.
Tears away and will close the distance with you.
Okay, so it's 5 feet of difficult terrain.
Okay, so that's 10, 20.
15, 20.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so it reaches me.
Perfect. Okay, I can't do anything. Yeah, and the other one wastes its turn. Web's one heck of a spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Wolfgang, you're up.
Web.
Kylos, you're on deck.
Um,
Or sorry, no, you're not. Vicky's on deck. Kylos is after Vicky.
Kylos doesn't get a turn. Got it.
Just like last time.
Just like last time.
And the time before that.
So, not to channel my inner Frogman.
Okay.
Is the dragon in the web? or not?
The high-flying one?
The big guy.
No, he is
So
not.
only the little guy?
Only the little guy on the left-hand side. You saw the other one. Actually, no, you didn't. Oh no, it's barely lit in here. You saw the other one tear out of the webbing and then rush towards Frogman.
And is he
It
up,
looks like it's leaping forward to make a bite.
is
at
he
him.
up in the air?
That one's up in the air. The other two don't have wings.
How high?
He's from you. He's probably about 5 feet up from you.
What are the chances of me jumping and getting in and making contact? Slim to none?
20 feet jump.
It's going to be a really high DC, but it's possible.
When you say a really high DC, give me an idea.
I can't.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
I've already given you an idea. Okay, to break it down in terms of categories of difficulty, 10 is considered easy, 15 is considered medium, a 20 is considered hard, 30 is considered impossible.
Gotcha.
If you're getting 30s, you're doing God's work.
I do God's work. don't
Almost
I?
there.
Almost there. It is a high DC, if that puts it into perspective.
So 25.
I am
Maybe like
going to running start because I've got 5 feet, even though the thing's gone, and leap to safety for starters.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
8.
8. You barely miss the edge. So he does land in the acid. You do take some damage here.
Should have gone for it, man.
6.
Now I should.
You take 11 points of acid damage.
I can handle that.
I do also need a dexterity saving throw to avoid falling damage.
Oops. Wrong button. Alright. 16.
16's enough. You dodge it.
Fantastic.
While you don't nail the jump as far as you wanted to, you're prepared for the landing. And as you roll through, some of the acid splashes into the openings of your armor, and you feel it burning your sides.
How much movement do I have left at this point?
I would say, what was that? 10, 15, 20. You have 5 feet of movement, so you could get out of the
I'm
acid.
going to move out of the acid.
Yeah, you can step forward.
And go on the moon.
You do also have your action if you want to run even further.
I do not want to do
go in the-
that.
don't go in the-
I'm going to toss. I'm going to
Go
huck
in the
my
moon,
actual
you're not a
regular
coward.
spear at the dragon now.
Okay, it is within 20 feet of you, so it's not a disadvantage roll. So
Why would it be a disadvantage?
spears have a range that they can go to.
But it's not disadvantage. So you're
Yeah,
good.
anything beyond that, the attack roll's made a disadvantage. Beyond that is
Kinda
legitimately impossible for
Done
the
with
spear to go
that
that far.
dice. I'm gonna move to
So
this
straight roll.
one.
Yeah.
That's fun for me. 8 again.
Total
No, 8 was my total.
rolls away. It's recognizing your fighting style.
How? I've done 2 things, and both things missed. I recognize shit.
It's like, wow, this guy's predictable.
Oh look, another spear.
Well, there's no more where that came from.
It flies beyond out to about this point, I would say.
Here.
There you go.
Did
Okay.
it land facing up?
It sinks into the ground.
Ding ding ding.
All right, with that, it's Vicky's turn, who is now currently safe,
Victor Victoria.
and she, as a crossbow comes out of her arm,
Yeah.
she will fire at the big. Actually, no, I'm gonna fire at the one near you,
Nice.
because if I hit, I get sneak attack damage.
Nat 20.
That teetered on a natural 1.
But everything next to a 1 is usually good.
Usually, yeah, that's a total of 19, which definitely hits.
Where's Vicky right now on the map?
She's right
Black
there.
one.
Yeah, she's standing up essentially on this massive glass tubing. That seems actually that one's intact. So she's standing on part of the metal and has just fired away at that one. That is a d6 along with 2d6. That's 6, 7, 11 plus 4, 15 points of sneak attack damage to that one.
Nice. And it's dead.
Nope, it's still kicking.
So
Barely.
the only one who's actually that's not true.
All right. Okay. She will end her turn. Kylus, you're up.
All right.
Fuck 'em up, cuz.
Nesta, you're on deck.
Thank you.
I look over at Nesta, who was just like, after she landed, and I look back at her like,
Is that your action? Or
it's just sad.
Turn.
you gonna slap her for? Oh, wait, no, it's my job.
I will draw the scimitar and upward arc. Wind will slash upwards.
All right, roll to hit.
Kill him with your wind.
18.
18 hits. Go ahead and roll
That's a
damage.
nasty wind.
Nasty.
Gusting through this
Nasty
space,
wind.
stirring up the dust cloud and whatever floating bits have settled.
7 plus 6 is
13.
13.
Nicely done.
I can math.
Who are you? You're the dragon.
All right.
Yeah.
It's looking really rough now.
Punch it in the face.
Yeah.
That's a bonus action?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kaios the
I
puncher.
bonus action punch in the face
We did
for 0
determine
points
that
of
you
damage because my strength score is
Homebrew
10.
rules.
Homebrew rules. Bonus action punch.
Ouch. No, I'm gonna run away.
That is more on brand.
Right
Excellent
over here.
Snapping is a free action, we've determined, though.
It's canon.
It's not always a free action.
Always.
It was
Only if it
last
doesn't
time.
deal damage.
Alright, run
All
over
right.
next to Nesta.
You find yourself pressed up against these glass tubes behind you that are pretty large, honestly.
What's in him?
That requires a bigger check.
Can I bonus action check?
No.
Fine.
Nesta, you are up.
I'm gonna move the moon!
Moving the moon. To note, this current moonbeam actually is similar to the moonlight that exudes from
Oh, that's
this
good.
month's moon.
Leave it as a necklace.
So it is a bright yellow, almost like that of a
Oh my
sunset.
Oh, it's on me now.
Wolfgang and Ringman.
It didn't touch me.
And Wolfgang
It didn't
transforms.
touch me.
All right, guys, you revealed my
Wolfgang
secret.
is actually a wolf.
He's a gang of wolves.
By like a second. He's just a group of wolves.
He's 3 wolves in a suit.
Three wolves in
Wolves in
chainmail. It's the next step from 3 kobolds in a trench
Oh
coat.
my god.
Please,
Can I retcon my
please change your
character?
character.
All right.
I'm gonna
Action,
move-
you move the moonbeam.
And I'm gonna move
Oh, I didn't realize
My-
you conned onto that.
body over
Move my
here
body.
to this guy and flank him.
All right.
That'll
You
be
run on over. Backing up Frognand. All right. Moving on, it is that flying dragon's turn. Constitution saving throw with a 7 fails.
2d10.
Yeah.
2d10.
This fucker
Do
to
it.
death.
Vaporize him.
Yes. 10.
10. 16.
Holy shit.
Say it.
16 points of
Say it.
damage. Spotlight is on you.
Sizzle 'em.
All right. Everything kind of slows down. The particles in the room kind of like move in slow motion, and the moonbeam suddenly pulses with the energy of Lunaris, and there's an extra like pulse that just comes in with this thunderous noise going boom, boom, boom.
All right. As this concussive blast begins to build and swell, it feels the first push, the second one, and then the third one, with a cataclysm of purple energy striking down on the top. It slams it into the ground, creating a small crater. It is dead.
Fuck. Get that thing off the map.
All right.
Vaporized.
Cool.
Frogman,
Get the
you're
crater
up.
beam.
All right.
All it did was start its turn. It died for it.
I'm going to, feeling reinforced by this divine presence to my left. I'm gonna stick up my hand, caress this orc dragon's face.
It's a free action.
Can you
Yeah.
reach its
Yeah.
face?
This
Oh,
is
yeah, this thing is
It's,
like-
it's a little leap.
Yeah, it's right up in Frognand's face right
yeah,
now.
and telekinetic shove it 5 feet away from
Nice.
Okay. Strength.
Strength
check.
15.
Is it a check or
Save.
Save. Okay.
Strength 15 save.
15 with a 7. That's not enough.
All right, 5 feet away from me. No
Shove
attacks
back.
opportunity for you. I'm then going to Is it a free action to hand off the spear, the glass spear I picked up?
Yeah, I'll say.
Glass spear. And then 5, 10.
To know, and because I didn't know Nessa was on it, that is a 7 to 8 foot tall glass cylinder.
Oh.
5
okay.
foot in radius, so
Never
you would
mind
have to
then.
climb up that.
Oh,
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I didn't notice you had moved over there. That's mainly my bad.
It's okay. So 5, 10,
Yeah.
15, 20, basically to the edge of the acid, I guess.
Okay. You
Um,
hear it at the edge of your heels.
And then action, I will. I'm gonna. Oh, I'll mind sliver the guy that's. No, sorry. Final answer. Chill touch because this guy's restrained, so I think I'd have advantage on
You
that.
have advantage on the attack roll.
Yeah,
Correct.
that's what I'm doing. Chill touch the restrained dude.
Okay.
Ooh, thank goodness for advantage. 18. As
18 to
opposed
hit. Yes,
a
that
natural.
hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh,
Chilly boy.
5 points of necro.
Necro.
Necrotic damage.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Und ends turn.
Okay. With that, Rangwin, you are up. Wolfgang, you're on deck.
I'm gonna kind of like try and see where everybody's at because I've just been in dragon attacking mode. I'm gonna turn around and I would like to know what is in those tubs.
Okay. You can make an investigation or perception check.
Is that her
Up to you.
action?
It is a full action to
That's
do that.
fine. I'm gonna do that. You guys are fine. You got this.
Just wait till they're dead.
No.
Killing me.
Curiosity killed the cast.
I need to know.
We can know in probably about 6 seconds.
I have a 6. How's that?
6. As you go to look in it, you just see the reflection of the fight behind you, and the anxiety of it potentially not going the way you want it to is a little too distracting.
Wow.
DM's like, fight.
I mean, I listened to the dice too. She got a single digit.
I know it's my fault.
Here's the
Okay.
screams of her friends in the
Yeah.
background.
Wait, but what is it?
Kylos is like just to the
So
right
that
of
was
her,
my
like,
action.
Yes.
Even Kylos doesn't do that.
So can I, as a bonus action, grab some of that gray goo from my bag
You can do that as an item interaction. You're just pulling out an
and dip
item.
an arrow in it?
Don't you have an arrow that's already dipped?
But we don't think it lasts
Not
that
presently.
long.
You.
It like
Yeah,
dies
you were
after a while.
warned
So I
potentially to
was
wait.
warned that happened. Can I do that as a bonus action?
Yes. I'll say that's fine.
Okay.
Especially since you didn't do anything to like attack.
Yeah.
Majorly. Yeah. You just like. Time to get ready.
Okay. So everybody's kind of fighting around me.
I'll
but
say dipping an arrow into it, since you're not coating a full weapon in it, each vial has about 3 dips.
Okay.
So 6 arrows in total if you want to specifically apply it to an arrow.
Roger
Now
that.
that you've dipped it, if you were to try and apply it to a weapon, it would have very little effect.
Okay.
I would essentially give the target advantage on the saving throw.
This
Okay.
vial's
Because
for
it's
dipping.
not enough.
Okay.
knocks.
Okay.
But if you're just doing dips for arrow, should be fine.
Okay.
Don't you only have one vial?
She's
I have 2 vials.
Didn't you give one of those vials to somebody?
Nope.
She just showed it off.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what I'm doing as everybody else is fighting the bad guys.
Okay.
I'm gonna dip 1 arrow in the gray goo.
Alright. This one's gonna burn its action. This
You guys got
wingless
this.
drake. To try and bust out with a 16.
Succeeds.
16. Tears itself out, burns its action. It will close the distance with Nesta.
Difficult terrain, so that's 10
Mm-hmm.
to get to the edge. And then 15, 20, about 30 to get to her.
Okay. The other one's going to close in around on the right-hand side. Yes, perfect.
They move at the same time?
They have the same initiative, yes. It's 2 different monster categories because they're the same monster, essentially. Just 2 of them. I'm going to unleash all of my attacks on you.
Great.
Great.
Bite
Love it.
attack coming in
What reactions do you have?
for a 16 to hit. I don't believe that hits.
That misses, yes.
Misses. My tail swing coming in. Ooh, even worse. Nope, not with a 9. Next attack's coming in from the other one.
thought the other one used its action to get out of the...
Oh, yes, you're right. Thank you. Never mind. It will end its turn.
Nice. Excellent.
Wolfgang, you're up.
Um,
Nope, it's fine. Keep doing that. Tick and Vicky, then Kailas. You are.
Is it item interactions are free? Equipping, unequipping things?
Yes.
All right. Putting my shield away, pulling out this new fucking great axe that I have. Kind of like feel the heft of it, and then rush. Which one is hurt more? Do I remember?
The one on the right.
Okay.
The one closest to the
How
pop,
bad?
yeah.
How messed up does he look?
He's looking pretty beat up.
Yeah,
Not too terrible.
I'm swinging at it. I'm going for him.
All right, close the
And with
distance,
just like a
please, and that
huge
is-
leap, axe coming
That's
down.
a +2 to the attack roll as well because you're flanking with Nesta.
Goddamn right I am.
Which, Nesta, you now have flanking as well if you want to make melee strikes.
Love that.
14.
14 barely hits.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
That is their AC.
Nice job.
Roll that damage.
Good work, Governor.
13 damage.
And you added the +1 from the weapon as well for damage?
I'm just doing whatever this thing says.
It should add it.
Okay, it should add it on.
This is 1d12 plus 5,
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
which
sense.
sounds right to me.
Okay. What was it again?
13 damage.
13.
Nice.
Cutting through this thing. Who needs powers, man?
Not me.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, it's not dead?
No.
Fuck you.
You cut open its hind legs pretty damn hard.
I hate this game.
It is looking
If you had smite,
really
it'd be
rough.
dead.
Did he chop its legs off?
No.
Oh.
It's a nice sizable
Still
gash
peel.
though.
We'll get there.
It's still peeled. That
Yep.
sucks.
Vicky's turn. Who is going to hop over Frognan and land on the other side.
Boing.
Yep. And then continue. Yeah.
Forward.
Yeah, that's good there.
I poked myself with my spiritual weapon.
Hey, it's doing its job. All right.
Take 1d4.
With the crossbow arms, gonna fire out. That definitely hits with a natural 19, or sorry, total of 19. Definitely is gonna hit, so that's sneak attack. That's 4, 8, 12, 14 plus 4 for 18 points of damage to the other one. I mean, they're both up, but they're both looking dang rough.
Dang tootin'.
Dang, darn tootin'.
Darn tootin'.
Okay. She will end her turn. Kailas, you're up.
All right.
Nessa on deck.
Kailas will look at one of them, kind of peek around the corner, look at one of them, and he'll start whispering in Primordial. The whispers will kind of carry off and will start wrapping around one of them. I'll cast Academic Anguish.
Okay. Intelligence save.
Yes.
That's a natural 15 for a 12.
Oh, nice!
Minus
Fails.
3.
That's a D12.
They are not the brightest of creatures.
6 points of psychic damage.
6 points. And that was the one nearest to you?
Further.
Further. Okay. 6 points, you said?
Yep.
Excellent. Now it's looking very rough. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
No, that's it.
Okay. Nesta, you're up.
Just gonna scooch this little moon thing.
Frogman, you're on deck.
Scooch and scooch and scooch.
Yeah, that'll cover it.
Everyone knows the moon can't hurt me.
Well, the nice thing about it is if it travels over you but doesn't linger on you, it's not going to hurt you.
Death moon is
So you have to
coming.
start your
The
turn.
death moon.
Okay,
What
that was
face
your
is
action.
that?
Anything else you would like to do?
Black. No, I will actually. Nope, I'll stand back and watch.
Okay.
Nice.
You're like, this is guaranteed.
Item interaction, popcorn. Frogman, you're up.
I'm
You're
going
up.
to telekinetic shove this one into the moonbeam.
Okay.
That
You
is-
would be telekinetic shoving it into another creature, so it can't really share that space.
Aren't they bros? Can they share this?
I would like.
Can they split the difference?
Well, so I want to see how forceful this shove is. Go ahead and roll me a spell check. So D20 plus your intelligence to see if maybe you could shove the other one another 5 feet as part of this.
Okay, so my intention is to shove them so that they're basically kissing cousins. Because I don't want to
Are
get
you
the other
going
one
at a
out.
diagonal and just getting it in there? Or are you shoving it into the other creature?
So, well, this is 10-foot diameter, so it's a little hard to. So
Dominic.
if this is the moonbeam.
If we can all fit in this room, they can share a 5-foot square.
Yeah, I want them
We're
standing.
choosing to do that.
Yeah, I want them to be like this, basically. And then on their turn, maybe
Yes.
they can get out of it.
That's
but
going to
they're both-
require a check from you.
Okay,
Because you're asking them to share space
Cool.
involuntarily.
cool.
And they're large creatures. Well, they're medium-sized creatures.
Oh.
Oh no.
Yeah, so they won't be that close, but if you move them down just a little further that way, yeah, they'll still be sharing that space. They won't be in each other's space,
But they'll still
both
be
in the
sharing the moon?
Yeah,
Great.
yeah.
So yeah, saving
Okay.
throw then.
Perfect.
Well, that was easy.
Well, when
Yeah.
you share space, there's penalties that come with that, so it is important. Rangwin, you're up.
Oh, that was just my bonus action.
Never mind. I'm a liar.
And I'm also going to intelligence saving throw you.
Okay.
What's that spell called?
Academic English.
Mindsliver.
Yeah, I could read it on the guy I also just shoved.
Okay,
Is Mindsliver a cantrip?
that doesn't matter. Go ahead and roll damage.
4.
4 points of psychic damage and a minus d4 on their next save. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
I'm gonna get a little further from the acid because that's actually spooky. Done.
Little spooky.
I decided. Well, I know I said I was holding back. Would it be possible to retcon handing Wolfgang the spear, or is that too much of a movement?
I will say no. That's fine.
Yeah.
No, you can.
Oh, I
you,
can.
You can retcon it because he didn't use it.
Yeah.
It's not applied to a roll. It didn't get resolved for anything. Yes, you can keep it.
Here's your spear, buddy.
Here's your spear, buddy.
Okay, am I going now?
Slap him with it.
Is it my turn yet?
Okay, is this
Can I
stuff
stab him with it?
is this stuff still rocky terrain? Does that need to be there?
Yes,
I
that is
am
still,
still there?
that is
Okay.
still wet.
Okay,
You
well,
haven't taken any damage, right?
I've not.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn to the guy that's closest to me, and
Okay.
I'm gonna psychic blade.
You're gonna have to move a little closer, just 5 feet, unless you want to throw it from a distance, which you can do with the psychic blades.
Yeah, I got 60 feet range,
Yeah,
baby.
you can just throw it if you want to.
I'm gonna start turn around and throw my psychic blade.
As it appears, Wolfgang and Frognan, you feel a thumb in the back of your head.
Why is it all the
13 does not hit, right?
Tiger
Something
13
psychic,
does
right?
not hit.
Tiger
As it
thumb.
deflects off of the arm, like this
I'm
armored
making notes.
scaled hide that it has.
Then I'm gonna bonus action psychic blade.
Go ahead and roll to hit. That's only a D4 damage if it hits.
You're only a D4
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm not very strong.
It says the bonus attack one is a
That can be either or.
It's a
Yeah.
D4 for damage, yes. For the
Psychic
bonus
blade.
action one.
Oh.
1d6
Yeah.
minus 1, but whatever.
So there's the main one.
Yeah, and then the backup one is
So
only
what
a
you're
plus one
looking
to
at?
my yeah.
What you're looking at is if you applied your strength modifier to it. It's just telling you a second option if you want it to be a strength rogue.
Fine, whatever.
The ability itself is an extra D4 of damage as a bonus
All right,
action.
16 for that one.
Yeah,
so
that
it's just
hits.
a D4.
It's just a D4. This is your first hit though, so it is sneak attack damage because your allies
Not
are flanking
telling
it.
My
So you get to
sneak
roll.
and
You
a
get to roll your
D6.
sneak attack. You are 4th level, so you have 2d6 added for sneak attack.
That is 11.
11 points of damage as a bonus
Just
action.
hold on to that for now.
Nicely done. That one's looking real. Oh wait, that's the wrong one. I minused from the wrong one. I minused from you. Okay, there we go. All right, that one's looking real rough. Okay. Moving forward, it is now their turns, which they make Constitution saving throws. At the
One
start.
of this one minusing a D4.
Right. Thank you.
Do you want
I'll
D4
resolve that one first.
games?
Doesn't
I
even
can
matter.
get some out later.
That one's going to take full damage. The other one is also going to take full damage. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
10. 7.
17.
say they're both taking damage?
Yeah,
They're
they're both
both-
taking 17.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Go ahead and flip that one to the side. It is dead.
Dead!
Just stay.
As that blast of purple energy amidst the second
Lunaris
sun
for the
ray
win.
just crushes it into the ground. The other one is heavily bleeding out of this jagged toothed jaw. Just
Hey, yours not done?
no, he's kicking pretty hard. Wolfgang, you're up.
And then
Oh wait, it gets its turn. It just started its turn. It died. This one's gonna swing at you.
Try me, bitch.
I'm gonna do
You
my
know, if
best.
we were
That
to
one.
ship you and Lunaris, you would be Lunesta.
That's a 24 to hit.
That's 24 hits.
24 hits. Okay.
The sleep aid.
That's 7 points of piercing
Sponsor us.
damage as it bites down into your leg. Go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw,
Ooh.
as you are
Do
concentrating
you
on
like to
moving.
take drugs based on how cool they sound? Well, then this is the
Wait, do we have a
drug
drug for you?
Yes, you succeed. And then it whips over, sweeping behind you with
I
its
have trouble
tail.
sleeping, but also love tabletop RPG.
That's an 18.
That's my armor class.
Then I hit. That is not as much damage. But another 7.
button too.
7 points of bludgeoning.
I'm unconscious.
What?
Yeah, she's taking like all the hits this combat.
Kicked everyone's ass and
Moonbeam
she's...
is gone.
So now it's my turn, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna charge right at this fucking guy.
I also like that the healer's unconscious.
You like that, huh?
Forgot to tell you, I
Makes the
multi-classed
tension
into
a little
cleric.
tougher.
I'm gonna charge at him with
Alright.
my big ass fucking axe.
Great axe out. Go ahead and swing.
And swing at this bitch.
You don't have the +2 to this attack roll because Nessa is unconscious.
I don't need it.
Okay.
18.
Yes, that hits. Go ahead and roll
I don't
damage.
need it.
Kill him.
Kill him.
He hurt the babe.
Naughty with this book.
6 damage.
With 6 being its final amount of HP.
Ah! You rolled a
Spotlight is happening.
Yeah, leaping into the air with this axe just overhand.
Chop his
Coming
head off.
down.
We chop his legs off.
No, chopping it right into the fucking skull.
All right. As you climb up onto its
Sorry.
back, you just dig your axe into this thing's head and drop back, slicing it open ever so slightly. Its mouth was right over Nessa's head, about to chomp down. And hits the ground.
Putting my foot into its back, I pull my axe out.
As we begin to come out of initiative ever so slowly.
I'm gonna take my healing stem and pop Nesta with it.
It is a bonus action to use. Yes, you can do that. 2d4 plus 2.
You should use this. So cute.
It is cute.
Thanks, Tori.
Tori.
Thanks, Tori.
go ahead and take us out of
7,
combat.
8.
Do what? Oh yeah, battle.
8 HP.
8 HP.
Oh, that's max. Yeah? No.
No.
Almost.
Max would be 10.
Thank you.
Yeah, dang close. Oh, that was a good potion.
And I'll just
I'm reaching a hand down, pull you up. I think we're even for the slap now.
It's just like that TV.
We'll see. We'll see about that. All bloodied, getting up.
I have like blood down half my side of my face.
Just gonna- There's more of them.
As you find yourselves in this space, you hear the of acid that is burning the larger dragon as part of its tail is laying in that space and eating it up.
I'm gonna.
As you look around this area, you see immediately over to your left-hand side these 4 glass large containers, tubes, whatever you want to call them. One of them on the furthest is broken and shattered. Still standing, another one is laying on its side. 2 of them seem to be intact and whole. Upon immediate inspection, nothing is inside of them, though. Behind you, you see some broken barrels, bottles, crates, shelving that seem to be holding some paperwork, a sink over to the side, and then another room off behind you. Immediately, that is what you see.
Wolfgang's gonna go over to the dragon and try to pull it out of the acid.
Sure, go ahead and make me an athletics check.
Can I assist with just
Little bit over the
telekinetic
top of
shoving
your
it?
I'll help physically.
Sure. Yeah, you're at advantage.
You're at advantage.
I am?
Yeah, I'm helping you.
Sweet.
Barely better.
15.
15. That's enough. You drag it out before the acid does too much damage to this creature's body.
Pulling my... I'm sure I have a knife. Yeah, I have a knife. Let's say I do. I'm going to pry a couple scales off of it.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me either a sleight of hand or medicine check.
Can I have a tooth while he's doing that?
You guys, I killed the dragon. I'm just saying.
20
20
on medicine.
I'm
You
getting
remove
it for you.
enough scales. You can spend as much time with this as you're wanting to, and that'll determine how many scales you get. It's how much time you want to invest in this.
How much time per scale does it cost me?
You don't know.
All right, well, I'm going to try the first one and see what...
TPS, time per scale.
I would like to be.
While he's removing scales, what does everyone else want?
I would
do?
like to be taking a tooth for each of us. I'm going to take a tooth for each of us as a
Sure.
as a trophy.
Go ahead and roll me a medicine check.
We are brutalizing this corpse.
Time
Kill
to
the
loot.
dragon!
That is a natural 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're able to pry them out pretty quickly. You're spending a little bit of time on it as well, though.
Okay.
3 more. What are you guys up to?
Check in with Nesta. Hey, you disappeared there for a sec, bud.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. It was kind of starry and warm and cool.
Okay, you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'll deal with it in therapy later.
Okay, smart. Everyone could use it.
Wait, did you look at the camera?
No, you look at Kylan.
And then I would like to go and try to figure out what this dragon is. Does it seem like a real dragon? Does it seem like an invention? Does it what
If
is
he walks
the
up, I'll give him the tooth that I was going to give him, and he could like cast some investigation or I don't know. I give you a tooth. I'm working on getting him out, and I see you walk up, and I just hand you one without saying anything.
Okay.
Couple checks here you could do. You can do a medicine check, a history check, or a nature check.
Okay. Great. None of those was investigation.
Yeah, because it's not necessarily it's recalling information on a creature. It's not necessarily understanding how the creature works. per se.
Well, you had said that it was something with white scales on it, right? So I guess what I'm curious.
It has white scales, yeah.
But it's not like this is some like stitched together human centipede like.
As far as you can tell at a cursory glance,
freaky invention.
it's hard to tell without an actual check.
Okay.
If you were looking for like a stitched together invention, that would be more medicine. You're looking for
Okay.
scarring tissue,
Sure, that's what I'm looking for.
evidence of something that isn't proportioned correctly.
I'm not good at that, but that's what I'm curious about. That is a 7.
A 7. As far as you can tell, everything looks okay.
Okay.
It seems like a normal creature. The wings are just in an interesting place that you haven't heard of dragon wings being. Normally it's located on the back, closer to the shoulders.
Yeah.
These are towards like the middle of its...
But they seem naturally
midsection.
growing out of there.
They appear to be, yes.
Interesting. Okay.
Magic's a crazy thing though, and you know that. So, it's up to you.
I'm gonna evaluate my wounds and cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Alright, go ahead and cast.
And as I'm healing,
A reminder, Cure Wounds is now 2d8
Excellent.
at first level, and then it scales each time. We're trying to make Cure Wounds worth it.
Love some homebrew.
8
Nice.
and 5. So,
Good
that's
rolls.
great.
Yeah. Plus your.
17 points. And as I'm healing, I'll kind of look around and say, like, if anyone needs any healing, I'm ready to go.
I'll walk over while she's saying that. Oh, I could use a little bit. I've been taking quite a few falls.
Same to you. 2d8. 8. 5. Same as me.
Sweet.
So you
Have
get
I gotten the teeth out
17.
17 points of healing.
In a moment, we'll see what Kylus is up to.
Okay.
I want to give everyone a chance to like
For sure.
branch out and do a thing. In
But
here.
I will want that.
You know, you're the only one that can heal us. It's alright to sit back in a fight every once in a while. You don't have to be front and center.
That's my
Fair.
job.
Yeah, let the big fella take the hits for you. Because if you go down, well, we'll very quickly follow. But I would like to see that injector that you have, that Wolfgang used on you.
I'll hand it to him. Doesn't have anything in it right now.
Yeah. Is this like a syringe, pretty much?
Yeah, it has a syringe with a plunger attached to it.
Okay. I think I have an idea.
It seems like you take off the top of whatever vial, you lock it into place, and then you
Okay.
press down on the plunger.
I'm wondering if we could fill this with acid. Hit someone else with it.
At that, Wolfgang kind of stops and goes, "It's a really good idea.
Well,
Just don't touch it. It hurts."
I'll take it over to the acid pool and see if I can like.
Okay. You start to do that, and it doesn't really have a suction
Okay.
to it. It's more of the plungers used to force whatever it is out.
It's like an EpiPen.
Kind of, yeah. You could detach the vial and try and scoop it up, but that might be a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Mage hand.
I'll heal you.
All right. Yeah. I'll just. I'll try and.
Okay.
Can I see that happening?
Because this is happening around the same time everyone's doing their thing, which is why I wanted to wait for all these
Really should have
things.
taken mage hand.
I need
instead
a
of
sleight of
range.
hand check from you.
Okay.
This is how delicately you can use your
18.
18. Not bad. You avoid dipping your thumb or knuckle into any of this acid, and it doesn't drip onto you or anything.
Okay.
And you have a nice little vial of acid.
Okay.
In
In an injector.
an
that I
injector.
could use as a bonus action.
As a bonus action?
That's how the injector's been working.
On a willing ally. If you're trying to apply this to a person, that's an attack roll.
Okay. All right.
This was applied to like
Fine.
someone who's willing to accept healing.
That
If they're going to
being said-
actively resist you, it's going to be an attack roll.
Yeah.
And I'll kind of look around to make sure that Wolfgang's not near shot. Where's Wolfie?
He is
He's
focused
pulling
on
scales.
moving
I'm very-
scales.
I'm-
He's probably like 20 scales in at this point.
Okay. So I'll say,
Yeah, you roll that.
I actually have some ruby luminescence left over. Wolfgang has the amethyst that I bought, but just so you're aware that we have an opposition.
We could juice him up if we need to. All right.
You're gonna drug Wolf.
I'm saying
God.
I'm saying it's just. I'm not saying we're going to use it on anyone. I'm just saying that we have it in our inventory.
If we need it.
And you'll use it on
You think we can put this in the injector?
That has to be willing. Someone willing, correct?
Or unaware.
Unaware would just give you advantage on it.
I have blindside. Nice try. That helps her, right? I throw a crawling fire at Nesta. No.
It's.
It's evolved so fast.
When did you get these?
Don't worry about it. And I'll walk away.
How does that feel, motherfucker?
I am worried about it, so I wanted to avoid them.
As you finish this conversation, you look across this pool of acid before you, and you see metal doors across the way from you,
Where?
directly across,
Over there.
leading
Okay.
into an exterior space. You can't see what's inside, but there is a way out of here, or across that
Through the acid.
acid. As far as you can tell. You
Does
haven't-
that
you haven't
seem-
done
No
a
problem.
full investigation of this space.
Oh, and for the record, I went and grabbed my other spear.
Yeah, spear's back.
Give me that daddy long arms.
Could I take a? Does this look like this acid has spilled out of these tanks onto the ground, essentially?
Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
4.
4.
Why is my...
A little hard to tell. You're not really sure where it's stemming from. It doesn't seem to be crawling or moving. It's not continuing wherever it was coming from.
Okay.
Can I ask Nesta for healing now?
Sure. Yes.
I'm gonna come over to you.
You have your 3 teeth, by the way.
I got a bunch of teeth. I got a tooth for everybody.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. With a natural 20.
I'm gonna
Yes.
Whatever you
I'm gonna
want.
come over
Yes.
to Nesta and I'm gonna hand her a dragon's tooth and I'm gonna go like, I've got these for the whole gang, but really, you're the one who brought this dragon down, and I
Aw.
respect you.
Thank you.
Also, my leg hurts. I was wondering if you could help me with that.
Oh. Yes. And as I grab the tooth, I'm just gonna like pump healing into you.
Yes. Pump it into me.
5 and a
Where's the?
6.
Can anyone,
Yeah, where's my horny stick?
Can anyone grab that
10.
soundbite?
Perfect. Thank you.
10.
Yeah, let's timestamp that.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Pump
It's
that into you.
11, but it's fine, right?
Yeah,
5
so-
and 6.
But that's
I
11
figured-
plus 4, right?
But
So
it's fine. That's
15?
all I needed, anyways.
Oh, okay.
I don't have as much HP as some others.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
This guy.
And then I'm gonna walk over to Kylus, and I'm gonna hand him a dragon's tooth.
Okay.
This is for you. And I'm gonna go over to Wolfgang, and I'm gonna hand him his tooth. This is for you. And then I'm gonna give Vicky hers.
Well, thank you. I don't know what I can use this for, but
Like a badass
It's a
necklace.
memento. We just fucking killed a dragon, bro.
You
I
did
like-
excellent work taking this out.
I got a armful of scales. We have a lot of mementos now.
Excellent.
I'd say at this point you're nearing 50.
Wow.
So, how much would I need to make dragon scale armor?
You need
Scale
more
low.
and bigger. This dragon's pretty big, but it's not.
You can hole
It's
punch
not
him and make
huge.
chainmail.
You can make a little loincloth.
Vicky, what
That's all I wear anyway.
what was this? Have you seen this before?
Armored up.
The dragons are unfamiliar to me. I don't know why they're here. But
Okay.
this is where Cable and some of his friends were located. These are the Anthro labs. They did experimentation on animals of all sorts, although I don't recall dragons being a part of that.
Was there this much acid last time you were here?
We fucked up this place upon exit pretty good, so I wouldn't be surprised if that happened as part of our departure. But no, it wasn't normal. They usually used acid to clean those, as she references to those tanks.
The other thing, I mean, there's lots of exploration we can do here, sure, but we're in a pretty tight time crunch, right? Where should we go next?
Well, it appears our current pathway is blocked. And as she heads over to an area, there's just a pile of crates,
This one?
shelving. Yeah, it almost looks like a barricade was set up here. We could start by trying to remove this. I mean, this could be the most direct path. I don't exactly know where I'm supposed to go. My impulse is the robotics lab, but,
Okay, and that's through this barricade?
well, it is on the way. Our dragon friend would be beyond this as well.
A different dragon.
The dragon.
Oh, right.
Before the robotics lab?
Yes, unless we went around. And she points to another pathway that is currently unblocked.
So this
There's a metal door in front of it.
Is it that one?
Yes.
this looks like a barricade that someone put up to keep something out of this room, which
Probably that dragon.
stands to reason there's something pretty bad on the other side. So
Can you get us,
Well-
navigate us around it?
What if we took some of these crates and barrels and used them to make a pathway across the acid?
I mean, it's possible.
Do we want to
I
go
would-
that direction?
I don't know what is in that direction, but
Well-
it's up to you all. I can guide you as far as I can.
I have an
Well, we
idea
know-
for that.
But we know Daggledore is supposed to be below the white one.
That's true.
I think.
But
Go ahead.
Renguin,
Yeah.
take a walk on the ceiling.
Well, I could, but I don't think we want to go that way.
Aren't you a little bit curious what's over there?
Well, admittedly, yes, but I'm more concerned with us getting on with this mission.
Sure, but you are the only one who can make it there safely at this current moment without any.
What if I open that door and a bunch of damn
I
monsters come out?
did not say open that door. I said take a look.
I think you should open the door.
I'm sure you think that, Kylus, but at the moment, maybe not the best move. Maybe just take a look.
So you want me to just look at the door?
Is it barred or is it?
From that over there, it's a little hard to tell. You roll a perception check.
No.
Then you have no idea.
11.
Play my game. From what you can tell from this distance, at least not on this side.
Vicky, you have no idea what's in that, but that's not the direction we need to go?
I mean, I haven't explored this entire every area. I wasn't exactly allowed to roam freely.
Great,
but the
yeah, of course.
places that I
But you
have
don't know
been
what's
to-
behind that door.
No.
Is it
I have-
important to the mission to
I've
find out
seen
what's
people come
behind
in and
the
out of that
random door?
space plenty of times.
I don't think it is important. I think we need to face the white dragon, but we have to do it quickly and with a plan.
I don't know if I want to fight the dragon if we don't have to.
No, I agree. We're gonna face it in some way. Whether that's.
I think that Vicky's saying she can get us around it.
Are you confident? Knowing that we have a couple of brilliant but clanky people in our party.
I don't know where it is you need to go necessarily. The robotics lab, it's a roundabout way, but we can go through the elementals lab. That
sounds
is
fun.
currently active.
Right.
And this is just a straight shot.
Past the dragon, yes, but straight shot.
Well, that's fun.
Maybe I should see if I can sneak past the dragon.
What if you used your invisibility?
I mean, I'm happy to, but it's only one. I can make myself invisible.
So,
I don't know that Frognand can get Daggledoria out all by himself.
and I'm also going to say, based on the stories that I've read and been told in my past, I don't know if that's going to work. Dragons are pretty keen.
All right. Well, what are we up against in the elementals lab? What's going on in there?
Experimentation.
Brainy.
They are working on something called Project Ascent. I don't know what that means, though.
Okay, and which direction is that? Barricades to the dragon. This door you don't know. Where's the elementals lab?
Past here. Decontamination chamber, and then we'll be heading towards the lab. It is not a long jump.
Is there a door to that other room?
To this room?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's another. It looks like swinging metal doors.
Can
Peek inside. You see essentially like a laminated floor of tile, a singular wooden table with a bit of tools left over on it. From this distance, you can't really make it out. It seems like a sink nearby.
Could I take a look around in there?
Sure. Roll an investigation check.
Just while everyone's chatting.
Mm-hmm.
18.
18. Looking about the space, you find flecks of dried blood throughout this area. Very, very old, you can tell. It's been here for a while. Looking over at the sink, you open up one of the cupboard areas and you see a little pouch. As you look inside, there's probably about 6 of these translucent little beads in there. Like, no more than that big.
Mr. Nand, you have
Yeah?
a moment?
As much time as we all have.
You walk in there.
Sure.
Do you know what these are?
I don't, but if we're gonna keep talking plans, I can figure it out.
Lunaris said that Daggledoria was
I'm gonna
beneath
start
the
identifying.
white one. Do you think that means that she's in a floor beneath the white one, or literally beneath the white one? And is the white one the dragon, or is the white one something else?
I'm not Lunaris, I don't know. If it's below the white one, and the white one is the dragon, there is an elevator underneath where the dragon is.
So either way, we're going to have to go there.
One way or another, if that is where you are all headed.
I'd rather.
So we're not trying. So the robotics lab
That's
It
what I'm saying.
is not below the dragon.
No.
It's behind the dragon.
Yes.
So that's why I'm wondering why we would need to go to the robotics lab.
I don't see a reason if Daggledoria is not there.
She is why we're here.
Are we resolved to go try and find a way through this dragon? Should we start moving this debris?
I'd rather get to the dragon when we're at closer to full strength rather than slugging few other rooms with more of these
I feel amazing.
dragon creatures.
Yeah, it must be nice. Take a
If
bath in
anyone
this.
needs more healing, I have a few potions on me.
Could we rest here a bit? You know,
I don't think we
there
have
any-
time to rest. We made a lot of noise battling these guys. I don't know who else is coming. I mean, we're here. We might as well commit.
That whole fight transpired in 18 seconds.
I don't know how much attention we've attracted.
Vicky,
No.
you think we could pass a
22
few of those potions out? I don't know how many you have, but
I have 2.
2.
How much more healing do you have?
I have, well, until I rest again, I have about. I could probably heal 2 more people.
I also have to read water.
3 more people.
Can I borrow a potion?
Absolutely. Regular healing potion.
I'm gonna start moving debris.
I'm gonna join
You
her.
start to move things off to the side, sliding things over. A wrapped up piece of paper kind of rolls off to the side.
I'd like to go look at it.
Sure. You pick it up, open it. Whoa. Scrolling. Just things that don't make sense. You can roll an investigation or Arcana check.
Okay.
It pays to investigate your surroundings.
Investigation. That's a nat 20.
Natural 20.
Fucking A. Hell yeah.
Your mind is thrown backwards to a large forest of these bright red trees with cerulean blue leaves. It's warm, summer, and you're reaching out to an animal, a deer, but not a normal deer. Its antlers spreading forward are actually blossoming with flowers and petal blossoms. And you can understand what it's saying. And you come back, and as you're holding it, this is a scroll of Speak with Animals.
Whoa.
Talking to that dragon.
Fun
If it's a
note,
beast.
dragons are not beasts. They are
Yeah.
dragons. They are
This
their
one's
own
been modified
category.
so much, it's a beast.
So do I understand that that's what that is
Yes.
now that I have it?
Yes. With a natural 20, something came back to you. This is that memory was an experience you've had.
Question for you. If your rules are different, I'd love that. But as far as I understand, arcane casters can only use arcane spells, nature casters can only use nature spell scrolls, and divine casters can only use divine spell scrolls.
I believe anyone can use any spell scroll, but you can't add it to your book if it's not part of your spell list. You
Sure.
can still burn the spell of the scroll even if you can't normally cast it.
I won't fight you on it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to add it to your book.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll it up and put it in my bag.
Okay.
You did use it last session.
Is there anything
new
else
one that
cool?
we got.
Now I'm gonna be looking for cool stuff in as I move things.
Roll an investigation check.
4.
4. As you're looking around, that anxiety starts to hit of like, we should be moving.
Okay.
And you go back to moving things
Yes,
about.
I'll be investigating as I'm moving stuff out of that.
Sure, go ahead.
Why not? 11.
11. You start dragging away this box, and the crate kind of slides open, and there's just documentation, paperwork out the wazoo in here.
I kind of pick up one, look through at anything.
At a cursory glance, it essentially talks about the projects that were set up in here. It appears that through surgical and magical means, they were taking animals and attempting to heighten their awareness permanently. Beyond that, they were transforming them into something entirely different, taking animals that don't have arms and giving them arms.
So realizing that it's talking about augmentation, it's actually going to catch my eye, and I'm going to look a little harder to see if there's anything that mentions Victoria.
Okay. Roll another investigation check. This is on top of the 11.
5.
There's a lot of notes in here. You're not finding anything that specifically mentions her. You do find notes on a monkey who was worked on down here named Abel.
Which I will stash.
Cable and Dable.
Anything else? Nope.
Not with that.
Okay.
I mean, you're looking at a lot of data, and a lot of it is like, I don't know half of what this scrawling means.
Okay. Frogman.
Almost done. Be right there.
I would say around this point, with all their sliding, moving, time has passed. This is a bead of nourishment.
Bead of nourishment. Nice.
Pop one of these. It essentially functions as a day of rations. You feel immediately full.
Hungry?
Not for these.
Okay, I'll take it.
It's all yours.
You know they're not very satisfying. They have no flavor. It's like a liquid gel Advil, essentially, with no flavor. It just pops, liquid, and then you're suddenly full.
Love it. All right, coming. What's up?
Help me look through these.
Oh, okay.
There's as you
Ooh,
can see-
papers.
Yeah, I figured you'd be the guy to. show.
Any somewhat blank ones that I could use to write on, I'm just stealing and
Sure.
keeping.
And there's plenty in here. You're adding as you go.
But I'm also gonna help.
I'm gonna
with.
see if anything mentions any of our friends, and I'm gonna go back to moving things here.
Happy to.
Thank
Go
you.
ahead and roll an investigation check.
Well, he was doing the
Natural 20 for 27.
Jesus Christ.
Natural 20. You immediately,
Pat you on the head.
as you're looking for that information, you're like, okay, finding things on my friends, finding things. That's a spell scroll. Okay. Pocket. And then that's another spell scroll.
I'll look at y'all later.
Something good?
Probably.
Keep going, Froggy.
As you're looking through this, you start to notice documentation on the conversation of the awakened beasts are not controllable, and they are taking necessary precautions in controlling them, making them obedient, trying to lean away from their more wild nature, fully to the point of lobotomizing, removing brain matter.
Fucked.
It is some really messed up things to do to living creatures.
Okay. I'm sorry. There's some really messed up things to do with living creatures here, but I don't see anything about her.
Anything about our potential dragon we're about to face, or maybe the one we just did?
I don't think so. I mean,
I'll say with a natural 20, there was some fresher documentation that scales from balacrats were harvested as part of experimentation with draconic parts on beasts.
ugh, that's so hot. Balacrat spelled.
Balacrats. Balakratz. Balacrats.
So cool. So this is some kind of amalgamation of beast mixed with dragon.
Yes, potentially.
Cool.
These, while maybe they're technically true dragons now, they might not have been originally.
Nice. I knew something weird happened. Okay.
You're also coming to the conclusion that if a living beast was down here, they've probably been eating those beads. And that's why they've been able to live down here for so long.
Interesting.
With a lab that's been abandoned for 5 years.
Okay. Last but not least, I will pull out those 2 spell scrolls. What languages are they in? Or do I recognize languages that they might be in?
The runic design on them is Gnomish, so you can actually read them.
On both of them?
Mm-hmm.
Holler. All right. What spell scrolls are they then?
These are both easy to identify for yourself. One of them is another scroll of Speak with Animals.
Nice.
You're starting to figure out why.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one is Alter Self.
Huh. So cool. All right.
Well, he was identifying and they're clearing and looking at spell scrolls. Can I look around the other area, the other side of the room? And I want to see if there's a pathway across the acid, or if there's like a lever to drain the acid.
Sure, go ahead and roll an investigation check.
Acid just lives forever, huh?
21.
21. Looking about the space, you don't see anything immediate. There's no lever. Potentially, if you can climb on top of those glass tubes, there is a relatively risky path all the way over to the other side. particularly the scary one is that one that's been knocked over. It's awfully close to the acid, and it is a very small point to jump onto.
Right. Well, I'm
It's possible, though.
an excellent dancer, so
It's true.
let's give this a try.
You climb up. All right, climbing up. No check needed to get on top. You hop over to the second one. Everything seems okay. Nessa, you haven't been doing much while this is all going on, so you clearly see this happening. These three are currently preoccupied.
Macaulay Culkin over here.
There's a lot of ooh, look at that. And you're just like watching Kylus hop onto this area. Would you like to hop to the next spot?
Yes.
Moving to the one over into the acid. The jump is not hard to do. It's a matter of keeping your balance. I need an acrobatics check.
12.
Is the DC. You land on this area, keeping your balance. You see some of the glass start to break a little bit. This next jump is the tough one. It's further away, and you're jumping upwards.
Kylus?
This one will require an
How's it
athletics
gonna
check. Unless you have anything
Oh,
to
climb.
assist you in this check.
I mean, I have teleportation, but I'm not going to use that.
This one's a little bit of a tougher check.
He has high con.
It is scaled to assist your bonus to athletics, but it's still a tough
My
check.
bonus to athletics?
Exactly. It's a tough check for you specifically.
Natural 20.
Oh!
Woo!
Check that.
You're
You just-
welcome. I chose that.
Your
Thank
your
you.
hand, whatever condensation gives you a little bit of extra grip, and you just sink them into this glass and hoist yourself up. You're teetering on the edge as you're looking down. That glass is shattered. It is an open shot straight down, and there's more acid inside there. So you are balancing currently on a very thin edge.
On a height?
Just shimmy around it.
It's not tall enough. It's about. He's,
Shut up, Zach! Are you helping or hindering right now?
He's about 8 feet up. He needs a little more than that for it to kick in.
I'm storytelling.
I'm enhancing the flute. Looking over to your right, you see this this thin metal piping that you could potentially jump to. It doesn't look broken or damaged, but it's right up against the wall, so the DC isn't too high.
Alright, I
You have something you can aim towards.
balance along it and jump down.
Why is everyone
Okay,
so
I need
obsessed
one more
with this
acrobatics
door?
check. The DC's not
How are you
terrible.
not?
17.
Is enough. Yeah,
Focus.
more than enough.
Right?
You land
For
and
the
you're,
first
it's
time.
Mission Impossible. Dun 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 dun. And Nessa's over there just watching it all play out,
Just eat
I
the
brought
jar
some
of
like
honey.
bread, yeah.
eating the beads of nourishment. You're hanging onto the side as you kind of shimmy over to your right. You can kind of look into a little bit of a window that's been portioned out, and looking in, you just see this. Very similar to the room you had just been in when you found the beads.
Mm-hmm.
You just see another kind of linoleum.
Is it the same
Tiled.
swinging doors?
This door is not the same swinging door. It seems to be a metal, just like a metal door that's extending above that descends downward as it closes.
Portcullis.
It doesn't really swing. It's like a gate almost that comes down.
Is it like a button?
Not that you're noticing on this side, no. You can try and lift it from your current vantage point.
Yeah, let's do it.
Go ahead and do roll me an athletics check. It's a metal door.
6.
6. It's not enough. You can feel it budge. It's not difficult per se, but from where you are currently, you can't get both hands on it, and it's a little heavy from the angle that you're at. You're just in a weird position.
Frog,
Yeah?
can I use your mage hand?
Oh, I am so in demand right now. Oh, how'd you get there?
A lot of luck, I'll tell you that.
It wasn't luck, it's called skill. Alright.
If this Wolfgang's gonna stop.
I don't get it either. All right, I'll cast Baby's Hand. And
I mean, I did this to myself. Okay.
And yeah, I'll at least alleviate 10 pounds of pressure.
At the same time.
Yeah, I'll let you go ahead and roll another check. The DC's a little lower now. Because it's only 10 pounds.
That's correct. 19.
19, that's enough. Utilizing your mage hand together, you slide it up the mage hand, pushing that final bit, and it locks into place. And the acid starts to spill into that room. It's not traveling terribly fast, but it is receding from this side now.
I'm just gonna look to Nesta.
Is there a space to go it's not covered in acid?
Yeah, absolutely. With
Okay.
with no check. It's not flooding into the area. It's like a nice little trickle, and you just hop into that space.
Okay.
Looking about, it's a pretty much closed off. There's an area. There's another door ahead of you, though. It looks very similar to the one you just opened.
There's nothing in this room.
It looks like a blank room.
I'll just kind of peek back across the door. We might be able to go this way. There's another door. I don't really want to go by myself.
Renwin's gonna walk over and go, what are you doing? We have a direction to go to. Do you think you know this place better than Vicky?
No, I was just killing some time.
You could be killing some time helping me move shit.
Not really that strong.
Have we had a short rest by now?
An hour has not passed.
I had to ask.
I would say around this point you're nearing 30 minutes.
Okay.
Alright, we're losing time fast. Alright, I think all hands on deck. Kylus can be Kylus.
Is there another port hole? I'll take a peek into the next room.
Peeking through, it becomes a very narrow hallway that extends off to the right-hand side. You can't see much further than that from your angle, though. From your left, it's a dead end. Looks like there's one way to travel.
Do it.
I'm gonna start telekinetically helping
Zach,
scratch the
Zach's
barrier.
like, do it. And Brian is like, Kyle's gonna be Kylus.
I want to find out what happens. Frogman thinks it's a bad idea.
How close are we to getting this clear with him in there?
Wolfgang's been working on it.
Yes,
And so-
as we come back to
so
you
is
guys,
she.
you guys have cleared it away. You see another metal door ahead of you that is frosted over.
Cool.
Okay.
Cast Dragon's Breath.
You can cast Dragon's Breath?
Wolfgang's gonna kind of like put his hand on the door.
It does that like when you
Stick to
put
it.
your hand on a metal pole kind of thing, and it starts to adhere to your hand.
Pull back.
That is so you know cold.
I do.
This is very cold.
Enhanced cold.
True cold.
I'm gonna take out the arrow I dipped in gray goo and just kind of stick it on the door.
I have never considered what might happen here.
Got him.
This is magical ice.
This is
I-
his first test as a DM.
Absolutely love this.
That's smart.
I would say we are his first test as a DM.
Yeah, you watch as it's starting to melt away.
Yeah.
It's not the whole, like this whole area
Yeah.
is frosted over, but the spot that you've hit, essentially like probably 8 inches in radius around it, it is melting away at that point.
She looks over at Wolfgang.
It's pretty good.
Feels like it's gonna take everything I have to open this door, though.
You're kind of feeling that may be the case. If this is the way you want to go, you might have to burn both vials.
I mean, I don't like having it around any more
Dragon's
than
breath is magical.
But
I like what it did to you, but I just...
you like what it
No,
did to me.
I don't like having it around
Okay.
because of what
I
it
appreciate
did to
you
you.
amending that statement. Can you save one shot for this dragon? Maybe whatever else you have.
Well, maybe we can look at our options. Maybe that's not the only way to get through this door.
I could warm up a single hinge, or the handle, or something.
Hold on. I'm gonna try to not open the door, but like see if the door is even openable.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Can I help?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're both doing it?
Yeah.
So we would
You got
both roll,
advantage.
or he's at advantage?
Well, you can either roll separately, or one of you can have advantage.
Let's each roll. 10.
10.
15.
Within its athletics?
Athletics.
9.
9. Gotcha.
15.
15. This door's not budging.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Is it a hinged door?
No, it looks like one of the sliding ones that you had helped Kylus with over on the side.
So yeah, I will prestidigitate where it kind of can go up into the wall and just warm a cubic foot of it. Just to try to at least melt some
A
ice.
cantrip is going to have a very hard time melting what seems to be the breath of a dragon.
Even 1 cubic foot of it?
Yes.
Okay.
As a cantrip, that's going to have a hard time.
Spell check?
With a very with a lot of time, it would probably take effect over a while,
Like
but
a
it's
minute?
going to
Like another 30 minutes?
like maybe a day or two
Ah.
of 8 hours of work.
Mhm.
It's a cantrip. This is dragon's breath.
The space that she cleared already, I'm going to kind of put my ear up against and see if I can hear anything on the other side.
Okay, roll a perception check.
10?
10. Nothing.
So here's the thing. We're facing this dragon. We're short on time. I know I've been pushing us more than anyone that we're short on time. But this was not a real dragon. If we go in there, we're facing a real dragon with technological enhancements.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna beat it in a combat.
I don't think we want to beat it in a combat. I
So
think we want
what's
to
the plan then? We're not sneaking by.
get to the elevator underneath.
We're not sneaking by with this group.
But Vicky, you said the elevator's in that room with it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Some of
we-
the veterans have used it to descend below.
We're not sneaking by. We're not beating it in combat. Would I know that dragons
How
are
do you know we
intelligent?
can't sneak by?
I just look
I'm
at our.
Maybe we don't all go.
Dividing us against with a dragon involved seems like a really bad idea. I think we're gonna have a
Or
hard.
maybe we try to sneak in, and if we need any help, we can call for it. I mean, I can link with you guys and let you know, the loud ones.
You want to go in there by yourself?
I don't have to go by myself. Frogman can come.
I mean, I hear you on this. I do. My other idea, though, was if we sneak and fail, that's going to have a bad impression on this dragon. Sorry, do I know the dragons are intelligent?
Roll a history check or Arcana,
Okay.
as dragons are magical creatures.
18. Arcana.
18. You know they're very perceptive and that they can. They have a natural sense about them.
Okay. So I'll say I have this scroll to speak with animals. I've also heard that they're more than a normal animal. So maybe we try to reason with it somehow. If we try to go in there and sneak and fail, that's going to agitate it. I think we go in there with our best talkers and...
Why are you looking at him?
Across the pool of acid.
Do you know that we are in this entire shitstorm mostly because of this guy?
We're in the shitstorm because of him, but he also gets us out of shitstorms.
Are we?
Not really.
Well, yeah, all our friends got kidnapped because he slept with that lady.
But if we negotiate with this dragon, offer it a sacrifice,
They got kidnapped. 'cause they
prove
were
to
exploring the
it
labs.
that we are worthy of giving it tribute, of giving it something that will benefit it, then maybe it will allow us this boon or whatever
So we
of access
basically ask it, we give it something in return for access to Daggledoria?
to the... Yeah, I mean, I don't think we reveal that's for Daggledoria. I think we try to minimize what we get out of it and maximize what it gets out of it. But
Well, what do we
Strike
have
a
to
deal.
give it?
Revenge.
sure.
If this thing has been tested and experimented on and altered, chances are it's not very happy with whoever's been doing
Well,
that.
hey, we seem to not give a fuck about this place, which I'm actually on board with now. Why don't we tell him we'll help set him free?
Yeah, or give it Preeny.
That'd be awesome. Can we do that? Vicky, where's Preeny?
Currently, I don't know.
Do you
If she
think,
was anywhere, her favorite place is the Elemental Labs.
Oh, good.
to
We're not going there.
the best of your knowledge, Is this dragon being held here? I mean, of course he is being held here without his consent. He doesn't want to be here.
I've never interacted with the dragon face to face personally, and
Here's-
the barons don't exactly just chat about it while I'm on
Look,
the operating.
I know
table.
we've all been in prison and trying to get out of prison. I've been in jail more times than I care to admit. I'll go talk to him. I'll tell him.
So I think that's fair, but other idea I have, and then I know you have something you want to say too. We each have scrolls that speak with animals. These two
Who
are.
does?
I do. Do I not know that you do?
How would you know?
She didn't say anything about it.
Yeah, I thought that since we were all clearing stuff together, then there was no stealth rolls, but maybe not. I have a scroll that speak with
When
animals.
she discovered it, you were identifying.
Okay, great. So
Didn't you just say that your scroll wouldn't work on a dragon?
no, I'm saying that I know that they're intelligent. Maybe we use this. Maybe we just talk. Who knows? I don't know a whole lot about dragons. We give it to a good talker, and who knows? Maybe. Never mind. That'd be metagaming.
I love the honesty.
I say we go in there, we try to talk to this dragon. If he doesn't want anything to do with us, then I shoot an arrow of gray goo at him, and then we just try to
Kill it.
Okay, but we really have to tactically talk. Is what I'm saying.
incapacitate it.
I know you're not a fan of Kylus or whatever.
All I'm saying
But-
is that all we've done since we got to this dumb, stupid town is plan shit that has gone sideways at every turn.
I hear you, but this is different. This is not humans. This is not, small drug dealers here and there, fanatics.
We're here
This
already.
is a
I thought this was the
dragon.
plan the whole time.
Well, we knew we had to deal with it, but this is life or death. More so than we've ever faced. I think this is the one time, and Zach hates saying this, we need to have a plan.
So you don't like my plan, is what
As
you're
the
saying.
group begins to continue their planning and conversation, we are going to take a break.
Great.
We'll see you guys here shortly. Stay tuned. And welcome back. Coming back into this moment, the group, as the visual pans in, we hear their voices getting louder and louder and louder as they are still conversing. They do get a short rest, so we've rolled a few hit die, recovered a few abilities potentially, and we will continue moving forward.
Okay, so we don't want Kylus to be the talker.
I'll do it.
Yeah?
I'm blessed by Lunaris, so I have her on my side.
She did do great with Ulia.
That's fair. That's fair. How do you feel about that?
I trust Nesta with my life.
Okay. Wolfgang?
As good a plan as any. You got this.
All right, let's get through this
But
fucking
you're not going in
door.
alone.
No.
We'll
we're
back
going
her up.
in.
All right, so what are we saying to this dragon?
But before our short rest, I think that we offer it what it wants, right?
Just find out what that is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be preenie or freedom.
Or both.
Yeah.
Well, I think we treat it with great reverence and respect and see where that gets us.
Weapons down.
Meanwhile, I can
Yeah, weapons down.
enhance ability on myself, make myself really charismatic, and I have a little bit of extra help from my moon mama up there, so
I could use a wee bit of magic to help it drop its guard, just a wee bit.
Yeah, but what if it knows you're doing that? I thought we were trying not to provoke it in any way.
It'll have no idea.
I ran it wrong last time.
Oh,
When-
hell yeah.
When Hex is applied, so long as he subtle casts it and doesn't move his hands around or speak, there's no physical, like, oh, I feel myself being oppressed by magic. There's no effect on it. It's just like, I'm feeling thrown off right now. I don't really know why.
That's cool.
Are you sure?
Quite
You
positive.
talk to the DM.
Okay.
It,
God told him that? Okay.
never mind. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I love that hesitation.
Okay,
Cool.
so now how the hell did we get through this door?
yeah. How the hell did you get back from the
Wait,
acid pit?
it's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Interesting.
No rolls necessary.
Sure.
Love a DM that's given up.
For the sake of time. I also
So-
don't want you going down that hallway, so.
Yes, he
Well,
does.
here's the thing. You see this
That's why
little...
he was like the only door we
How
saw.
big is the
Just mentioned
circle
it.
from where I put my arrow?
Maybe bigger. Maybe. It's very tiny.
So can we use the rest of this shit to get through it?
We'll find out.
Here's the thing. I got this gray stuff, and
Nox.
whatever. I have the Nox, and I used the Nox dipped arrow, and it looks like it dispelled some of this icy, I'm
would-
guessing dragon breath.
I will say there's heaps of acid over there. You could just splash a little bit of that on it.
Oh, what about the syringe?
Huh.
You want to try it? See if it works?
That's actually... Are there any metal bowls?
Buckets?
Any buckets? Anything that seems like I could carry?
Maybe in
some-
that
yes.
in that room with the sink.
No check required, yes.
Cool, I'm
There-
gonna
there are
grab
a few
one
bowls
and try to
nearby.
fill up with some acid.
You do it.
I'm gonna walk over to the door. All right.
Where you think like the latch will be or whatever.
Yeah.
Is it just one of those doors or does it open? How does it
Yeah,
open?
We
It
ended up in
seems
that.
like an up.
Okay.
Yeah. You splash the acid across it. No effect on the cold.
Awesome.
Damn.
Awesome. This is great.
You're pretty sure this acid isn't magical.
I have some onkeg acid. Is that magical? Is that magic? I have this onkeg acid. Is it magical?
Well, here's the thing: is whenever we fought them before, I mean, I never fought them. The guards would just bring them back. I've cooked them, but as far as I know, it's biological, not magical.
I pull out the crawling fire. I have this.
Do we still have another?
I have one left.
One left.
She used hers. I didn't use mine.
Can we contain it somehow? And then that might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
All I know
right.
is I don't know if I have enough of the Nox to get this door open. And
Once
even
you
if
get
I
rid of it,
do,
didn't you?
well,
To note, real quick, because you'd be aware of this, water makes crawling fire go crazy.
yeah.
Just so you know.
All right.
It enhances the crawling.
Put
You-
that
I
back
mean,
in
like
my pocket.
you're aware of that. It's something you know. I
But
wanted
that's
to make sure it's on the
probably
table.
so.
Kyle's just
So,
drinking water in the other room on the sink.
but crawling fire
There's no
is
active plumbing from that thing.
Damn it.
is hot fire.
It is, yes. It is hot magical fire.
And it touches hot, cold, magical cold, wetness, ice.
So
Goes very badly for
so
us.
this door, is it lattice or is it completely sealed? Like it could, if we put crawling fire on this side,
Mm-hmm.
is there any chance of it piercing through and then getting all the way to the dragon and fucking everything up? Or does it seem like there's a seal and would stay on our side?
It did die down after.
You do know it dies down after about a minute. How far it travels when water has hit it, you don't know. You guys haven't tried.
But the door is it's like it's sealed, right?
It appears to be sealed.
So it's not porous or lattice work in any way.
No, it doesn't look like it.
But if we
Okay.
splash the water on the door only, the fire might just keep pushing on that point.
Yeah. So
And
I think he's trying to warn us that the frost is water.
and I think that's a
Eventually, cold turns into ice turns into water.
I think that's
Not
a great
magical
thing. So
ice.
that'll help us to melt it. The very nature of itself will help melt it.
Perfect. Let's throw the damn thing.
we could knock.
Who's going to answer? The big bad dragon?
Yes.
Honestly, we're gonna talk to it. That's not the worst idea.
I mean, it's
There's
a pretty
nothing-
bad idea, but it's definitely
not
not
the
the worst
worst.
idea.
Oh, you prefer fire?
The fire that's going to react to the water.
So
Yeah.
we have a controlled substance that we can apply directly, or we have a fire that we cannot control that could engulf this entire room in flames.
That one.
We do have an alternate route out of here as well.
You actually have two alternate routes,
Okay.
and one of them is immediately to your right. That is not over.
Which is to the elemental labs, which we know Preeny's there.
So can we make some kind of physical barrier with the things we removed to at least slow down the crawling fire?
If you guys are using fire, I'm just gonna step right back here and let you do your thing.
That stuff was all wood. That strikes me as a very bad idea.
Flammable. It's flammable.
And paper notes.
There's fire gun on acid.
I don't think so, but my vote is for this using the Nox. It
As
seems
they're discussing, I'm just gonna make a necklace out of my dragon's tooth.
That's kind of what I think too.
Okay. Would you be okay using the Nox?
Oh, so now we're using Nox. Okay.
We're
good.
just exploring
in
our
the middle of
options.
using making a necklace. All right, I put it back away and I go, oh, so you don't want to all die in burning flames in this room? Is that what you're saying?
So I don't think
wanna
we
die of
would.
Fire, icy cold
Yeah,
in
it
the
crawls.
next room.
We run.
Okay, great. Okay. So I know that when I used my arrow, it just did like a little bit. And I do have some just like rags in my bag, and I know that I know that they were using rags to when I was in the church. Were they using rags to like coat their weapons? I don't really know.
They appeared
Their
to
weapons
draw
were
their weapons,
dripping.
and they were already dripping with them.
Filled up their scabbards.
I'm just trying to figure out what the best way to do this would be. Nesta, any recommendations?
How to apply it?
Yeah. Without being affected by it? Do you think if I put it on a rag and then kind of went over the frame of the door, do you think that would,
You could
or is
try
the
and-
rag gonna get me?
Well, what if you, because it's in vials, right?
Yes.
What if you just like
I
throw it?
don't think that is the most effective use of it. It's only gonna, like, this only did a one spot. I need to make sure it's gonna get.
I think the rag is a pretty good idea.
Is there any spray bottles around?
That is not around.
Okay.
No one's got-
Bull, no problem. Windex, I got nothing for
Okay,
ya.
well, I'm gonna, like, take out a rag and, like, really fold it up. So
Okay.
that there's, like, a good amount of protection between.
You are wearing gloves.
I am wearing gloves.
But put on
As
your
well as
non-magical
that.
gloves.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take off my gloves and put on my non-magical gloves. And I'm gonna take out my vial and I'm gonna pour it, the rest of the contents of my first vial
Okay.
on this rag.
Okay.
And I'm going to start to rub it on the sides. How far am I gonna get? Can I get through the whole frame of the door?
As you're beginning, are you going just like along the edges first?
I'm going, to like where the ice is gonna free the door from the hinges, essentially. So like we'll be able to pull
Any
it up.
moving part, essentially. So you're
Yes.
going around the seams.
Yes.
To start. Okay. Yeah, you get about halfway through before you keep going and the cold continues to remain afterwards.
How
To
effective?
note, the cold does not melt. The ice doesn't melt. It just disappears.
All right.
Crawling fire wouldn't melt it.
I'm gonna.
It may be because of the nature of what Nox is.
It just deletes it.
It's just deleting it.
I'm gonna go to.
Fire might melt.
I'm gonna go try to open the door with just strength at this point.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Can I assist with telekinesis?
Yes.
Can I just give him advantage?
Yeah,
basically?
you can give him advantage.
17.
17.
Oh, sorry. It was athletics.
Athletics.
23.
23.
Much better.
Yeah, Wolfgang.
It's not going much further than that, but you have it about a quarter up.
How?
Okay.
You could crawl underneath.
Hurry! Move a block underneath.
I'll take one of the crates that are nearby and try and
They're just
hop
wood, though.
Okay. You place it underneath.
Do we have anything tougher than just a wood crate?
Is there anything tougher
Maybe we
looking
just
around?
go
Roll
and
investigation
then
check.
Wolfie slide through.
Not one.
The anxiety of the scenario, you're having a hard time finding something.
Whispering to Frognan.
Let's just go.
Look
Let's
under.
To note, you're still holding this. You're
Like-
exerting.
Whispering, Frognan. Look under. Look under. What do you see?
Okay, I'll look.
Looking down, roll a perception check.
Perception.
Whoa. That got there.
Yeah, 19.
19. Looking through it just looks like there's no longer work stone. It looks cavernous. It just continues straight, and then at some point your dark vision fails you.
Cavernous alleyway.
It looks like on the ground and creeping along the sides there was an external blast of cold. Like an eruption of frost had appeared here.
Cold cavernous alleyway, at least 120 feet.
Who needs dark vision?
Signature Nesta line.
I'm gonna sneak
I'll
under
take
the
it.
door.
300
You
feet.
roll underneath. Are you trying to stay silent?
Yes.
Roll a stealth check. I would like an athletics check.
Again.
18.
Can
You're,
it still be
you're
in-
maintaining
Continuing
this.
with advantage.
Yes, because you are still.
I hope you guys
You're
follow me
strong,
because I
right?
don't want to end up by
You
myself
slide
on
under,
the other
grab
side of
the
the door.
You swing under, grab the door from the other side, give Wolfie time to slide through.
14.
Yeah.
Closes. Locking the way on the other side.
Cool.
Great.
I'll try and open it.
I'll help.
All right. You guys begin to lift.
I knew I should have done
Advantage.
that.
Ringwin, you hear that sound echo.
Now who's doing whatever they want.
12.
Yeah. Now who's doing it?
I thought everyone was coming.
I'll add my boon, so I can add.
D4.
Oh my god.
Bad?
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I just don't think that I think even a
Do
D4
it.
is not going to help.
Do it.
Okay.
Roll
No,
for it.
you're right.
Get
Totally
60.
up to you.
No, you're right. No, you're right.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
You are suddenly split from the rest of your group, Ringwin.
Okay. I'm going to.
Not fucking move. Press up against the door.
I'm going to take out an arrow and dip it in my second vial of Nox.
Okay.
Put it back. Take another rag out. I have dark vision, so I can do this. Take another rag out.
Okay.
Same thing. Pour the rest of the Nox on it,
Okay.
and then get the other half of the door.
All right. You start working on the other half. Fades away easily.
Then I'm going to knock on the door.
There's a little bit that you just can't get. A little bit left over.
I can't. You knock on the door.
I knock on the door and I go,
Drum, drum, drum.
try it now!
Did you really shout that?
You rolled a stealth check, right?
Yes.
Let me know what it is.
I thought 18.
18. Okay.
Okay,
It was a nice
success, you and
controlled
me.
whisper
Yeah, okay.
that goes through the
Oh,
door.
wait. Oh, I can't see them.
Let's do this.
All right, you and me one more time.
This is gonna hurt.
Roll an athletics check.
Get ready to grab it on the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if he gets it open, I'm gonna swing
22.
under there and
22. And it locks into place.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
Nice.
Never mind.
Never mind.
Everybody through.
All right.
Great.
The DC originally, before any Nox was applied, was 25.
Oh.
When the first bottle was applied, it was 20. After that, it became 15.
So we walk through. I walk up to you, put my hand on your shoulder.
Thanks. I'm really glad you made it.
Yeah.
I know I said I wanted to just run in here, but
Yeah.
then I was here. And
Yeah.
it was.
A little different. All right.
Okay.
I'll cast Enhance Ability myself.
Can I take a peek around in here?
Looking down, initial glances, you're noticing essentially what I described for her, but go ahead and roll an actual perception check if you're trying to determine more
It's
detail.
dark in here, right?
It is, yeah,
So this,
absolutely.
This isn't a disadvantage for me.
No disadvantage for you.
16.
16. Looking about. Seems to continue forward. These are massive blasts of icicles.
Okay. Slow, steady.
Mm-hmm.
Take the lead, Ness.
Okay. I'll head down the
So
hallway.
you would cast Enhanceability?
How long does
Right.
that last?
An hour.
1 hour.
Can I real quick? I'd like to cast Psychic Whispers.
Okay. Who would you like to connect to?
And I'd like to connect to Nesta and Wolfgang.
Go ahead and roll a d6. Let's see how long it lasts.
4.
4 more hours.
Nice.
She functions as a nexus. As this happens, you both feel a thumb.
And then I just like kind of say to both of them, "Hey, it's me. Just in case
Her
we get
voice
separated.
crystal clear.
I kinda look
The
at you.
clearest you've ever heard her.
In case you need to say anything, you need me to pass along to Nesta. I don't know. I can only do it. I think this is the. I try to do it with everybody, but I could only do it with the two of you.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Kinda like
You don't hear her.
I look, but I look around. And look.
I'm connected to Nesta. Nesta, I'm connected to Wolfgang. So if anybody needs to just talk through me, I guess
What in the fuck is happening?
it's one of my cool psychic things.
Okay. Cool. Let's continue.
I need a marching order.
I'll go first.
I'm right behind Nesta.
I'm behind.
Actually, I'm probably behind Wolfgang.
Yeah, I'm
Let
gonna
Wolfgang go
be
first.
ideally next to Nesta,
I'll be at the back.
And I'll be next to Kylas at the back.
So
and Vicky's behind. It was with Regwin, the two rogues together.
Yes.
Looking at these ice crystals, is there anything frozen inside of them?
Sorry, hold on. Nesta, Wolfgang, Rangwin, Vicky, Frognan, Kylas.
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I got that right. Okay.
Is this cavern wide enough for us to 2x2?
Yeah, it's about
So
10
I'm
feet
like
across.
I'm like
Yeah.
next. I'm
yeah,
walking
you could be
with
shoulder
her.
to shoulder if you wanted to.
Yeah, that's what we're
Okay.
doing.
Cool. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
16.
Calm, my child.
Again.
16, yes. As you're looking into this space, one of them you notice is frosted inside is almost what appears to be like a turtle person. What remains of their shell is rupturing out of the front of their chest.
Were they running away?
Yes, they were heading towards this door.
I'll keep that to myself.
Yeah. All right.
Do I see anything with my 300 feet of dark vision?
Yes, you start to see as a bit of the space begins to open up. It's all black and white for you, but you are seeing the end of this hallway.
As we're walking, I kind of I lean towards Nesta and I go, I really hope your god can help us here.
I hope so too.
All right. You all proceed forward. We're not stealthing, right?
I'm stealthing. Wait, are we not stealthing?
I'm not stealthing.
It's how you want to enter the room.
Oh, we talked about not stealthing.
Yes. It was more were you trying to silently roll under initially. Now we're moving on to a different type of
Okay.
check.
I think that we're not trying to disguise ourselves, right? We're coming up confidently.
Sure. All right. You all begin to proceed into this chamber. As you continue walking, you notice it opening up into this very large interior space.
I'm gonna give Nesta my speak with animal scroll.
Okay. Little scroll is handed to you. You notice in the very center of this room is a very large circle with these glowing blue and purple runes just traced all along there. You have this interior space.
I don't see anything else in here.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, can I look around as well?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we're
go
all
ahead.
probably gonna.
Everyone who wants to make a perception check, go ahead and roll. Anyone who, excluding Kylus, this is made a disadvantage.
Oh.
Because
Rolled a nat 20 though.
it's dark in here, though,
But I have dark vision.
which does not get, it makes you're allowed to make the check, but it's at a disadvantage. You can't really see anything in
I have
here.
dark vision,
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
she
sharing it?
shared her
Okay,
dark
okay.
vision.
Gotcha. Yes, go ahead.
but it doesn't matter.
What'd you get?
7.
Seven.
6.
Six.
That is.
Very good.
3.
3. Kylus.
19.
19.
8.
8.
9.
9.
Not our best roll.
No.
I mean, disadvantage.
I don't know what's going on in here.
Dark vision's decent, but it's not perfect.
But I have dark vision.
Double sight is.
Yes, it is. Kylus, as you're looking about this space, everyone's kind of looking out. But you look up,
Oh no.
and clinging to the ceiling is a huge white dragon. A metal band has been drawn across the side of its head, covering its eyes. Its throat is no longer scale but metal, and piping has been connected to it that sticks into its back, rides along its spine, all the way up to its tail, and at the tip of its tail seems to be almost that of a cannon attached to it. From nose to tail, this creature is probably 38 to 40 feet long.
Okay.
It's almost gargantuan. Looking a little closer, though, it's very lithe. It's not very muscular. You can almost see a bit of its rib cage through the scaling that is on its chest. And it looks down, and through a toothy grin smile.
Do we hear that?
Oh yeah. As it begins to echo. There's not a ton of bass that comes with this. But just it speaking, the room gets colder.
I imagine we all just kind of
And
go.
it crawling along the ceiling. Its eyes, lack thereof of eyes, its face remains fixated on you like that of a chicken. Its body moves, but the head stays absolutely still. Trained on you all as it begins to descend down that side of the wall.
I go and stand like right behind Nesta, very confidently, but
Please
I
go ahead
am
and
so
place him on the
scared.
battlefield
Should we put our people out there?
as you meet Balacrats the Modified.
At this point, I kind of like.
Looks like that with modification.
He's
Elbow
way
Nesta.
further that way. Yeah, he's crawling down that side.
And where are we?
Of you guys are coming in from this entrance. So at this point, you guys are probably around, nearing this elevator essentially.
Do I know what this dragon is
He's
named?
got Vicky.
Could you
Yes,
share-
you guys
okay,
have
good.
heard Balacrat's name.
Where's Vicky at?
Vicky.
Amazing.
Yes, she would be over there.
So yeah, I kind of elbowing Nesta.
would be off to.
Are you Nesta?
Yeah, Nesta
See,
and I
Vicky and
are
Kylos have the same idea.
Yeah, absolutely.
You want to be next to Nesta?
Nice
Okay.
and symmetrical.
Me-
You are next to Nesta.
Yes.
Perfect cone shape.
Perfect cone shape, one could say.
So yeah, I kind of elbow Nesta and I go, get to it.
Gophers within my lair. What brings you to Balacrat's home?
Mighty Balacrats. I cast Radiant Soul and my wings come out.
Light expands outward and galaxies form behind her. 2 separate galaxies form her wings, and her eyes alight with starlight.
And I kind of hover up about 5 feet off the ground.
I love that this is your move now. So good.
It's really good.
Your face is
He's in,
amazing.
he's in character.
It's really good.
This dragon's lived in my brain for a while.
You can tell. We come seeking you. We come in service to you. We come in service to you, great Velocrats.
Service to me. I like the sound of that. What service do you provide?
What service do you require?
An interesting lot. I wonder if my masters are aware of your presence.
As far as we're aware, they're not.
An angel. Or something close to. You are not the first I've seen in this week.
Oh. Have you met our friends? Did they come through here?
As he begins to slowly pace, moving to the side, he'll stop. One hand on the wall.
I have met someone like you, not related, per se, but divine nonetheless.
Well, how did you get on?
It was delicious.
Guess I'll hold that.
A service that I require. Death. I wish my master's gone.
You wish your master's gone.
Indeed.
We'll do it.
The strange one pipes up. You smell odd. Not of this world. There are others. I cannot see you, but I can feel you.
We are a band of
Heroes.
Hero. Sworn to do good.
Sworn to do what we think is best.
Conquerors, then.
We'd like to think so.
You hold a power about yourself.
Granted to me by the moon.
I want a persuasion check. We're at advantage with your enhance ability,
Mm-hmm.
You have a D4. You have a D4.
if you choose to use it.
I will. Well, we'll see. How will I roll? It's an advantage.
It is at advantage.
16. 21.
21.
My collar, it itches, it scratches, it keeps me under their control, though I cannot remove it. They have ensured that. I cannot kill them myself, but one of their kind resides below, sectioned there by the small, annoying caster.
Brittany.
Little Miss Vilky. She would taste like sweet ice, I would imagine. Though imagine I must.
So, if we were to free this one below, would that help you?
Free. Kill the bull.
Kill them all?
Kill the bull.
Kill the bull?
The bowl.
The bull.
Oh.
Yeah, that guy's
Brittany
an
and the
asshole.
bull.
We would
Yeah,
be
we
happy
kill the
to.
bull,
The
yeah, no
lowest
problem.
of the barons. He crawls and he scavenges and he sneaks.
Yeah, he's a real dick.
He's an imbecile.
Oh, we'll kill that guy for
Yeah,
sure.
At that, Wolfgang loudly goes, "Ha!"
I wish for you to descend below and end his life.
He's below us? Below you.
Guarding a treasure, immortality in here. A human form. But I smell evil upon her.
We have need of this one. If we go down there and we take care of Bull, will you let us leave with Daggledoria?
You know the name. Yes. You will leave.
Can we take this collar off of you?
Not without killing me.
Oh, well, let's not do that then.
No, I think not.
What about Preeny? Does she know how to get it off of you?
I don't know.
I bet she'd be willing to talk if she was about to get eaten.
I would savor that opportunity if you could point me to her or bring her to me. I would grant you a boon, a treasure I have.
Interesting. Well, sounds like we could be quite useful to one another.
Indeed. It is not often that I get to talk with those unsupervised.
So the angel you ate last week, were they unsupervised?
Last week? No, but yesterday. Supervised. Safala. I was commanded to eat him. But only part. They wanted to save the rest.
The color drains out of my face at hearing that.
Is he still alive, do you think?
His screams indicated as such as he was dragged away.
Dragged where?
He turns behind himself and gestures down that hallway.
The sound of metal and tinkering down this way.
They're gonna do to him what they did to you.
Perhaps.
What they did to Vicky?
Yeah.
Vicky here. Yes, I do sense you nearby, cub. You get along poorly. Your heart is aching.
Vicky says nothing.
Is Preeny down that hallway?
Is Preeny down that hallway?
Brittany is gone, as far as I know.
Gone where?
To the tower.
All right.
One step at a time.
Well, if we were to take this magical thing, elevator, you say? Thing?
Arcane elevator.
Arcane elevator, thank you. We will take this down, and we'll find Bull, and we'll find Daggledoria.
And we'll kill Bull.
Gladly.
There's the final bit.
And then you'll let us leave with Daggledoria.
Yes. You'll leave.
That sounds ambiguous. With our lives?
You don't take me at my word.
No. We respect your word, and your great presence encourages us to do what you ask, and we are ready to do it.
I'm sorry, it's just we've dealt with the barons lately and they're all pieces of shit liars.
You're not wrong. Forgive me, for I have had the same experience.
And I think we're in accord.
A creature as magnificent as you should not be locked up this way.
Agreed. But there is little I can do for my situation.
That is why we are here.
We're prepared to do everything we can.
And we can do a shitload.
That is good. For a shitload you will endure.
Oh, good.
Down the elevator you go. Unless, Brittany. Tasty.
Well, once we have Dagodoria, we might be able to help you out with that.
Which first? Where would you like to head to?
Down.
Down.
Down it is.
At that, cracks his knuckles even though I wasn't able to.
You watch as like frost begins to form into the mouth, but rather than it expelling, it and the piping attached to its throat. You watch hot white and blue travel through it, travel up the spine and into the cannon, and he hits every single runic glyph with a ray of extreme frost.
Wow.
The central glyphs begin to light up.
Go, travel down. Be wary. Large metal down there.
Well, it's been a blast, Bellicrats. We'll see you soon.
Yes. Come back alive.
We will.
It flies up to perch on the ceiling and watch you all.
In
Okay.
the elevator?
Well,
That went so good.
The DC was 20.
Wow.
Wow.
Should we show this map?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. May come up later on, but
Yeah.
We have to.
It's like kind of see where we're.
a little drawn out.
down
It's
there.
kind of hard to see with the markers started losing
Yeah.
ink after a while.
All right. Well, I'm following Nesta's lead.
Ooh. That was Belkar.
Sexy.
Apologies.
That was a great voice, by the way.
Thank you.
Into the elevator?
Into the circle.
Okay.
To grandmother's house.
Stone against stone, metal grinding metal, you begin to descend downwards.
as we're going down, I kind of walk up to Vicky. Are you okay? As I hear that, I kind of like put my hand on her shoulder
I'm fine.
and squeeze.
She got an 11. It was close.
Did quite good back there.
Do you think
Your wings fade.
all will's
I think he's alive.
It'll be fine. You can heal him. We'll go to La Minsa.
We'll find them all.
They might try to use him against us.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It'll be all right.
You're strong.
One
You
thing
will
at a
heal
time.
him.
We need to focus on the mission at hand. Anyone need anything? Bless?
No, but you should take this. I'll hand you a weave water.
Thank you. I'll take it.
Just try and keep us alive.
Wolfgang at that point will pull that bottle of whiskey he's had, take a hit, and hand it to you.
I'll take a hit.
That'll help too.
You guys are good friends. I guess. If that's what we are now. I think we are.
We are. Let's go kick this cowboy's ass.
All right. You all begin to descend downwards into the darkness before you see a small opening become larger, landing on the base floor. A wide opening extending upwards to about 20 feet or so proceeds before you. You see a walkway ahead and actually some beams of light like rods that are been like fixtured into the wall are glowing a bit, offering a bit of visibility before you. You see a pathway that diverges off to the left directly, cutting off your line of sight, and another one to the right. What would you like to do?
Well, we have a path to the left and the right.
Are those tubes going in any direction?
No, they're small. They're probably like that far across a tube, and it's emitting light.
Oh, okay.
They're like maybe that thick.
Got it.
Yeah.
Can we hear anything?
Roll a perception check.
23.
23. The sound of metal moving. Could be machinery.
Can we tell which direction it's coming from?
With a 23, yeah, it's coming to your left.
Do we go towards the scary sounds or away?
Do you hear anything like that in your dream?
I did.
That's the direction. We've already
Stealth?
walked towards plenty of scary things today.
Yeah.
What's one more?
Let's stealth it up.
Stealth that way.
Rengwood,
All right.
Vicky, would you like to take point?
Not necessarily, but okay. Group stealth check coming in.
17.
17.
With me and I imagine Nesta in the back, would our stealth checks be?
It's a group stealth check, so it is based off of the entire group's success, unless someone's
How come you got
breaking off.
advantage?
He has
I have
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh.
14 is mine.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta pull something up here.
Shit. That's still not bad.
Not bad at all.
Okay.
14.
14,
17.
17,
19.
19,
13.
13,
8.
8. Okay. It's a straight tie for the group stealth check. I need someone to just roll me a d20.
Did Victoria fail?
No, Victoria succeeded. She
10.
got 23. Oh, God, another 50-50.
Want me to roll it? You want to roll?
I'm deciding. I get to make the choice. Okay.
Seems okay, but alright.
Well, clearly chance isn't not to make a call, so I will. You all begin to proceed forward, heading down the left-hand path. You were noticing more of these tubes that are intermittently branched out, offering a bit of lightway before you. And you notice this area opens up into a very widely lit area, space. You immediately see, flashback to your vision, before you is a massive glass container of green liquid, and floating in the very center. Right arm missing, left arm gone. Cords and tubes and piping hooked up into her back. A floating body, submerged in some type of liquid. From a distance. You see immediately over to your right is a very large crane. And to your left, an 18-foot tall, metallic, almost humanoid version of a minotaur.
How big?
About 18 feet tall.
He's in a mech?
Massive horns extending upwards, a ring in the nose for the bull, and a large great axe on the back.
I'll
A
stop
great
the
axe
group.
that rivals houses.
Stop the group.
He's in a mech.
God fucking damn it.
I just peek around the corner.
You all see this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just see it first because
Uh-huh.
your passive perception's highest.
I'd love to try to see if I can figure out how the crane works.
It's very far away at the moment. You'd have to get a lot closer. Unless you want to roll a perception check to try and discern, but the DC's a lot higher.
No, I want to get hands on with this
Yeah,
thing.
investigation check would be a lower DC, but you have to be closer to do it.
So, Oh, I was just gonna. So we're in the mouth of a hallway.
Yes, you haven't
Right
entered
now.
this room yet. This
The
is what you
room-
can immediately see. The
Does
room
this-
kind of curves off to the side and widens open, and that's why you can see so much. It's not a hard cut.
Is this mech moving in any way?
Presently, no.
Can we hear anyone talking?
Roll a perception check.
7.
7.
Can I hear anyone talking?
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
6.
You know what? No, someone just farted.
Great.
Dragon?
Just right behind you.
Sorry.
You came with us. Cool.
Popcorn.
No, you can help us with this. It's fine.
It's just someone's legs.
Oh my god.
Someone's, eh?
Approximately how many feet away is this crane?
At this point, hold on, let me pull this up.
This is good. This is the answer to us kicking this thing's ass. Okay, I'm gonna be a fucking
You're gonna
Bob the Builder.
You're gonna Ripley this thing.
Yeah.
You're gonna get in your own mech.
It's at this, from where you are currently, a little over 100 feet
Okay.
at this point.
Okay.
Is there like a cockpit in this mech?
That we can see from here?
From what you can see from here, roll another perception check.
Roll a perception check. How do you like that?
Sure.
Yeah.
17.
17. From what you can tell, no, not presently. If there's a way to get into this thing, you're not seeing one.
16.
16.
For the sake of listening, seeing if I can hear anybody. Seeing if I can hear anybody. Yeah.
Listening to. No,
Save
you
your
don't. You don't
ears.
hear any voices speaking.
Do I notice if there's any other mechanized dudes, fellas?
We'll run off that same 16. There doesn't seem to be anyone else in this room. You also can't see the full room from where you are currently. You guys have stopped, and you're just going.
Is there like another can I see a place for cover that I could dash over to stealthily to get more of a view
Over
of
to
the
your
room?
right-hand side, you see like what looks to be maybe bookshelves that have been set up, kind of around a metal table nearby.
Can I try and
Over to your left-hand side, you see like a couch and chair.
can I try and dash behind the bookcase?
Yeah, you want to head in?
Stealthily? Yeah.
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
You move over. Detaching from the group, I will have you do a separate stealth check. Mm-hmm.
I'll lead over towards everyone else.
24.
24, okay. Holding close to the shadows nearby the wall and utilizing your speed. Rolling in, you get behind one of these bookshelves.
Okay. Can I see more of the room now?
Yeah, looking into this space.
Is there anything notable that comes into view?
You notice immediately to your where's the devil? Yeah, as you kind of peek around and look to the right, you see near where that metal slab was is another table off to its side, and there you see all these beakers and vials of presently red and green liquids are floating in there. They seem to be traveling through swirling tubes and moving to other areas. There's presently a heat under one.
Okay. I'm gonna say to Wolfgang and Nesta, well, I think it's safe to say the Barons are responsible for all the drugs in this town. What? What?
When we saw them, I made a knowing look to her because obviously they're drugs. And she mouths to me, llamas. From Emperor's New Groove.
Right, the poison.
Sorry.
The poison.
Sorry. I'll think back. They're supplying to the masses? That's crazy.
Yeah, I really hate these people, and I think we should probably kill every single one of them, even the hot one. I just said that to you.
That's big of you. I'll think back.
Okay, I don't see any people still.
Not presently.
Is there another
Not
place?
except for someone who's floating inside that large vat. And when I say large, I mean it's like
Super big.
almost 80 feet across, and it's probably 35 feet tall.
The Olympic swimming pool.
And they seem asleep, just like not responsive at all.
From your distance, it's hard to tell. You're a lot closer by this point.
You said they're missing both arms?
They're missing one. They're missing from their forearm down, and their leg from their knee down is missing on either side.
Is there any other place I can, like, creep into?
I mean, this area has a bit of cover within this space, but not too much that gets you right in front without being in direct line of sight
Of what?
of anything that might be in this room.
Okay.
Even potentially what's in that tank.
So, looking at the rest of the party, we already faced a dragon.
We can't let him get inside that giant fucking mech. We can't let him get inside that giant fucking mech.
At a whisper.
Yeah,
Asterisks.
I agree. I agree with you at a whisper.
Yeah, I get it. You're whispering.
But are we
I'm gonna-
sure that this is actually a mech, or is that just a huge Tinkerman?
Well, being as that I don't know what a mech
Fucking-
is,
A suit that one wears to
I'm gonna
to
say
enhance
psychically to
one's
Wolfgang because I
abilities?
can't hear anything they're saying. I think we should destroy that big wolf-looking thing.
I think you're right.
I think that thing might be Bull. Like he is in that suit.
He does seem vain enough to hop inside something like that. Giant version of himself. Just kind of tracks.
So, to get in the room, what Rengwin did, yeah, was obviously a high stealth and so very adeptly, but had to break physically into the plane of existence there, right? Like,
Out in
if
the open.
someone was looking at the doorway,
Mhm.
would have seen her. Like, sure, she probably timed it so no one was or whatever because of her stealth roll.
She's also very
Right.
fast. With a bonus action dash, she can cover a lot more distance, so she has more of a gap to... I mean, she covers 60 feet without burning her action in 6 seconds and hides.
But it would stand to logic that if someone was actively looking at our entryway for people to enter,
Mhm.
they would have seen her at least at some point.
Potentially.
Okay.
At this point, Wolfgang pulls out that crawling fire.
Rengwin looks back and goes. And
I-
then Rengwin thinks to Nesta, hey, what about Frognan's invisibility? Maybe he can get a closer look at this crazy bull thing.
Yeah, I like that. I also like the fire idea. But
No fire.
no,
No.
I mean, it was really successful before.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, so
but yeah, no, I'll tell him. What if you, and this is Ren's idea, go invisible and get a closer look?
maybe that might work. I think the key to all this is the crane.
What if you invisible yourself to get to the crane?
Possibly. I do know that there are lots of technologies here that see through my invisibility. So I'm nervous to burn some of the last energy I have on something that is a big gamble. If I do that,
And it doesn't work.
my big capacities are gone.
Pretty solid point.
If I were to try to get to the crane and skate the furthest perimeter away from this bowl mechanical thing
Mhm.
to get to the crane, at my closest point to the bowl, trying to stay as far away as possible, how
Mhm.
close would I be? Does that make sense?
Mhm. You're near 100, probably well over 100 feet.
So I can always stay over 100 feet away.
Yes.
Okay, if we all...
You might be cutting it a little bit as you get closer to the crane, but initially entering and going to the right at a diagonal, you're by the time you're in that corner, you'd be the furthest away from the bowl. Each step brings you a little bit closer.
I'm going to...
Not by much.
Sure. I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself, making myself a foot shorter.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm 1'10",
Mm-hmm.
at least visually. Using one of my Neblin abilities. And I would like to try to do that far around the corridor, stealth
Okay.
to the crane. I'm gonna figure out how this crane works. Okay? Is that cool with everyone?
Be careful.
I will.
You got this, Mr. Nand.
All right. I'll message you if anything happens. Message me back.
If something tells me, we'll know.
If things go wrong, we can always charge in there, give you the cover.
If things do go wrong, we will
So
charge
you're
it.
using Swiftniblin for advantage.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Using what?
Swiftniblin.
Fuck me.
Swiftniblin. There you go.
Roll 2 4s. 9.
9. Okay.
I'm also only 1'10" right now.
You crouch down,
Disguise is
moving
1'10".
forward,
Yeah.
heading over to the side, pressing yourself right up against the wall. You're
Mhm.
hoping your small demeanor will keep things nice and quiet. You're focused on your goal. You see the crane. You slide to the side. Rangwin, pretty much directly across from you at this point. You guys lock eyes, and you hear. And as you look over, the eyes on the bull light up.
Well, it appears I get to use my toy early.
Pulling out this massive great axe.
I beat him in the side of the head with
As lightning
Crawling
begins to
fire.
crackle across this core, we're gonna end the session.
Yep. I knew it. Fucking.
Fucking goddamn it.
I know exactly.
It had to happen. You were just.
Yeah.
The dragon was never your boss.
Yeah. It
That's
could be.
okay.
Let's go back and kill the dragon.
I know exactly. We're gonna take him out one
This
shot.
is Master Suit Iron Bull.
Master Suit Iron.
Master Suit sounds.
Oh, actually, no, I changed it. It's actually called Big Metal.
Big
Metal
metal.
bull.
Big Metal Iron Bull.
Do you want to lay out the map so we can get our minis placed for next time?
Sure. Yeah.
Just
can
while we
set it up.
will remember where we all are.
Well, maybe we could wrap up and then do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll wrap things up.
Bye, everyone.
Watch us die next week.
We have a
We're not gonna die.
We're professionals. Okay.
Professionals.
Thank you guys so much
And
for
on
watching.
professionals.
This was a blast. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy
Great
we're here.
session,
This is
yeah.
so cool. You guys are kicking ass.
I'm having fun.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Having fun for the first time, Zach's
Zach's hair is like this, and he's like, I love this.
And we will
Everything's
see
great.
you all here, same time, same place. Thank
Follow
you
us
so
on
much.
socials at 20 Chronicles.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Bye.